Ray Ray. Did I get rest? Sort of. I don't remember if that's something specific. Cloudy on Froppy, hello. I gotta do my instinct. As per usual. As per all the time, every time, in fact. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that long body, Froppy. Heck yeah. Oh, where is the... Oh, man. It's him. It's the man. Umbra Kid, what the heck? 11 months. Oh my goodness. Almost a year. Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. Certified sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. You're going to listen to me make my Instagram post. You know him. You love him. It's Comfy Catboy. No, it's Dhar Mann. But you love me too, though, right? Come hang out. I love you. Wow. That was silly. That was a silly one, everyone. I hope you all have it. But that's a lot of. That's what they don't tell you about me is that I have. Let me count. 14 butts. Froppy nailed it. Put that in the Wikipedia. Oh my goodness. I won't talk about this too much once the stream actually gets going. It's true, Umbra, it's true. But I think I posted it. I did. Yeah. I did. Okay. Alright, dope. That's a lot of booty. Mass Creature, hello. Bubba Wallace, hello. That's okay. I didn't get I was talking a big game yesterday about, like, I think tonight that I'll get this YouTube video up. And then I, like, hung out with my friends instead of work. I did work on it, like, late in the night. What about butts? I have, 14 canonically. Mangy Monkey, hello. How many butts do you all have? Just the one? That's weird. That's crazy. What's it like only having one butt, you all? $27. You're just trying to outshine me now. Do y'all remember? I don't know how many of you have actually watched Invader Zim, but oh, I gotta put my hands on. But there was an episode where, like, Zim was harvesting all the kids' organs. He was, like, stealing their organs because if he had more organs, then he would appear more human and not an alien. But he is an alien. You know what I mean? Excuse me. What was I saying? I don't remember. It's almost stream time, though, baby. Baby, let's hope I didn't mess anything up. I love Invader Zim. It's got sort of a, how do you say? Ah! Zim's an alien? Spoiler alert, Invader Zim, alien. You heard it here first, folks! Dang-a-lang, y'all. Hello and welcome to Dhar Mann Sunday. It's me, your host, Comfy Catboy. My name is not Dhar Mann. But what if that was my secret identity? My secret identity is in order. Matt Pat. Dhar Mann. Just those two. I start the stream and I'm like, and so it, what's his quote? And oh, dang. He used to be on his shirt. So you see, that's what it is. And so you see, Comfy Catboy was a space cat. I have tea. Cozy got me tea this morning. Iced tea from a store, from a place. I'm excited to drink it. I like drinking out of cups with straws. I'll drink hot tea out of a mug, y'all, right? Because you have to. But if I could drink everything with a straw, yo, I would. I do, though, usually. I bought one of those, like, plastic, like the hard plastic, like, Starbucks-style cups from Amazon or whatever. And I drink all my water out of that. It's beautiful. Ooh, baby. Baby, baby. All right, y'all. I'm excited. I'm really happy that Dhar Mann is doing 5 episodes a week again. He was only doing 4 for a minute. We have 5 wild-looking videos. None of these have sort of stood out to me in terms of appearing outrageous out the gate, but we got Stage Mom pushes girl way too far. She instantly regrets it. Nerd gets revenge on mean girls. What happens next is shocking. I wonder who's in the wrong there. Bop, bop, bop. We got dad controls daughter's dress code. I'm gonna hate that episode very much. Nerd cheats. Talking like right into the mic. Nerd cheats to win school valedictorian. Which is sort of wild to me. And then evil stepdad steals from daughter. He lives to regret it. Oh my god. You got a big old gallon jug. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a lot. A gallon? That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a gallon. Like a milk gallon? I know Cozy had, I don't think she uses it so much anymore, but she has this enormous water bottle, that like, it shows like, it's like all the water, it's like a big, I guess a 64 ounce one or something like that, where it's like, this is all the water you need to be drinking throughout the day. It's got like the things, and she's got it covered in cute stickers. It's all bright pink. It's adorable. I love it. I drink so much liquids. People are like I think I don't know if it's just me, right? But like a lot of people they do the hydrate checks on streaming, right? Because they like forget to drink water. Not me. I never forget to drink. It's like, oh, I'm just sitting here with this in front of me. Like, I'll just go through it. It's already halfway gone. I got this like half an hour ago. Hydrate, there you go. Aaron the God. Thank you, Aaron. Is Cozy watching? What's the quote? What's the Erwin Smith quote? That was a strange thing to ask. What does he ask? That was a strange thing to ask. He leans. I forget what it says to him though. I got tea. And today, folks, we're at 99 out of 100 on the sub goal. We're gonna start watching Dhar Mann, I promise. But that was a strange thing to ask. But I forget what the question is, Cozy. A prapu? I can do that. I can do that. We got our little frog Hector on us today. What about Barbie? That sound good? But I don't have any Pokemon left today. I was maybe gonna get some yesterday, but I did not end up doing that. There we go. That's me. So, what we have instead, who do you think the enemy is? That's what it is. Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. That's right. So I have Magic the Gathering packs. I have 10 Magic the Gathering packs today. To open if we hit sub goals, because I didn't want there to be nothing. I know that Magic is not as exciting for some people. However, this is the joke set, so there's gonna be some wild stuff in there. I'm excited. All right, babies. Excuse me. Why is your E so fussy? My 3 key is fussy. We need new keyboards. We need new keyboards, babies. All right, let's turn off the music. Let's start. Oldest to newest, baby. The Moo Crew. All right. Stage Mom pushes girl way too far.
Oh my gosh, Mom, my hair is fine. Hold on. If you would just use that conditioner I bought you, this would not be an issue. If I would have had hair texture like yours at your age, I wouldn't have had to wear all those hair pieces in it.
She doesn't really look that old, huh? Maybe she's like a young mom, but she sort of just looks like
if you had let me just play soccer like I wanted to, we wouldn't have this problem. We are not having this conversation again, Rue. I told you, all of the women in our family have competed in the Miss Teen
You
Pasadena
planning on dropping
pageant.
a hot grand on fake cards?
No.
I hate it, in fact. I don't know what's going on with my volume. Hold on a sec, I'm sorry.
Open open so many doors for you and give you the options.
Well, if you had let me just play soccer like I wanted to, we
right.
wouldn't have this
Okay.
problem.
All
We
right.
are
She wants to
not
play
having
soccer.
this
We got it.
conversation again, Rue. I told you, all of the women in our family have competed in the Miss
Hellspawn,
Teen
hello.
Pasadena pageant.
Uggs, I
And
like those.
winning
How are you?
is going to open so many doors for you and give you such great exposure. And you might find a boyfriend.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. You know I don't care about any of that
I don't
stuff.
care about
I know
boys.
you don't
I'm gay.
now, but one day you will, and then you're going to thank me.
She doesn't, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, but, like, it really seems like they just sort of aged this actress up. She doesn't seem... I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
Next, we have Lou.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, chin up, shoulders back. Let's go.
I can't believe I just...
How am I? I'm doing great, Lars.
I
How
think
are
it just
you?
ruined my whole shot. I'm so sorry.
What are you talking about, Kimberly?
Alex
You have
Trans.
nothing to be sorry about.
I love you.
Listen to me. Today is not about winning or losing. It's about having fun. I'm sorry, did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just
He made me
really
100
cute that
before.
you actually believe that.
That would be an okay price.
Wow.
Cozy.
You know,
Y'all, if you don't know, so the Wizards of the Coast they're releasing a Magic product where you get 4 booster packs. 4, count them, 4 booster packs. And none of the cards inside are tournament legal, meaning that, like, if you want to take them to a real place, you won't be allowed to play with them. For $1,000. That is 60 random cards. Mind you, a regular booster pack costs around $4. So these booster packs, which you have to buy in sets of 4, are $250 each. That's a lot. That's way too much money.
I don't know where you were brought up, but the way
Mom,
that I was...
Mom, it's okay. Just let her go. It's
Let her
fine.
be miserable.
Applause for Rue.
She's terrible. Rue? Is this a Hunger Games?
Coming up next, we have Jasmine.
What even? Is it dance? What is the competition?
Hey, Kimmy, are you okay? I saw that you stumbled back there.
She's fine. Why are you
I hate this. I hate this instantly.
fraternizing with a competition? Okay, we don't have much time. We need to go practice for Q&A and the talent section. Let's go.
Sorry.
Lars, why would you do that? You do 100. I feel like 100, I'd be like, okay. I feel like it would be a much more fun thing to draft. You know? The
Okay,
whitening
let's see where you are.
strips, the water. Probably not supposed to drink that water so quickly. After a whitening strip? Is that wrong?
2 pounds down.
I'm
Right
worried
on
about
track.
this also. Hate this. Hate this.
I'm gonna take a break.
Oh, no. You
No
need to practice your
breaks.
mudras. I didn't have those down perfect, and that's what took me down and lost me the crown for regionals.
I know, but I'm tired. And you said if I lost 1 more pound, I could get pizza.
I don't like this. This is awful.
What's more important, pizza or the pageant?
She's like a
You
beauty
need to be more
pageant,
disciplined
okay.
on how you spend your time and what you choose to eat.
Did it say
That's
that?
what's going to set you apart
This
from
is
everyone.
stage, Mom.
If I would have had your body, I would have made it all the way to nationals.
I wonder what the moral of this story is going to be. It's like...
Fine.
The answer is clearly
But
pizza. Kate,
don't
hello.
forget that you promised me I could try out for soccer if I won the pageant this year.
She just wants
Sure.
to play soccer.
Okay, start practicing. I'm making a protein shake.
Okay.
What is mud?
Sorry I'm late. I stopped at the deli and I got sandwiches for everyone. I hope you like turkey.
That's weird. I bet they're poisoned.
What are you doing?
Grabbing a sandwich.
These are turkey. Turkey makes you bloated and lethargic.
That's just an old wives' tale.
I like how everybody, though, is like, I will just have a sandwich, though. I know we're about to go on. I'll just eat an entire sandwich, though. Thank you, lady.
Wives' tale or not, we need every advantage we can get.
Not a wives' tale.
See that one over there? She's a martial art
Right.
master. And I don't know what the others have planned. Anyway, I'm gonna go find the other girls. You start stretching. You're up
Slash their
next.
tires. Slash them all up. I'm gonna do like just a few murders.
Hey, you're pretty good at that. Is that your talent?
I wish. If it were up to me, I'd be out there with the soccer ball, but my mom's got me doing a traditional Indian dance.
Wait, soccer? Really? I never would have guessed. You always seem so put together and proper.
Trust
Soccer
me.
is rough and rowdy for rough rowdy boys.
All of this is held together by bobby pins and skims.
Well, whatever your talent is, it seems like you're pretty good at everything. And honestly, you probably have the highest score of everybody here.
Maybe, but honestly, I'd switch places with you any day. You actually seem passionate about this stuff, and your mom is so
This is so
supportive.
flat.
Well, your mom seems really supportive too.
You seem so passionate. I am passionate. That's good because you seem so passionate about the things that you like. Well, I am, so it's a good assessment that you have there. Thank you. I'm very observant.
Well, in a different way.
Yeah, with pageants.
PC
not
dog be like.
passions.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up, we have Rue Achari.
Rough rowdy boys.
Thanks.
Like, kind of like me. I'm a rough rowdy boy. I wonder what will happen. It's pretty good.
Let's have a big round of applause for Rue.
No last name.
And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Kimberly.
How'd I do?
I told you you should have practiced your mudras more.
I don't think any of the judges noticed.
I noticed.
I
If
still don't
noticed,
know what
they
that
noticed.
is.
And that's gonna cost you at least half a point.
I don't know what that is. They perhaps should explain that to the audience because I don't know what that. I don't know what a mudra is.
Wait, what is that?
She hates
What
fun.
the-
Is her deal, right?
Yeah. Kimmy's been
I used to
taking
play soccer,
vocal
too.
lessons
I was
since
not
she
good at
was
it.
8.
I was in fact very bad at it.
She's good, huh?
I had a when I was a kid. I don't think I like maybe I requested to play soccer. I don't probably not. But my parents tried to get me into some sports, not because they were like big into sports themselves or anything, but just because it was like a thing to do. And I was a very what I've had people call an indoor kid. I grew up as an indoor kid. And so I did soccer and I never scored a goal the whole year that I played soccer. And I was like, dang, what if and then like one night I was like going to bed and I was like, "Brr, brr," and I'm like little, right? I'm like 6 or something. And I'm just like, I want to score a goal. So I remember I came out and it was late. It was past my bedtime. And I came and I talked to my parents who were in the front room. And I was like, I want to try another year of soccer because I want to score a goal, I said. And they were like, okay, sweetie, okay. And then I played another year of soccer, and I still never scored a single goal. I wasn't good at soccer. And to this day, I have never scored a soccer goal. They say legend tells that he's still trying to score a soccer goal to this very day. Wait, is korfball a real thing? I thought you were just being silly. What the heck? That's crazy.
Not where are we going?
We are gonna step up your game.
Because somebody's singing a song.
I don't understand why we're doing this here.
Because we don't want anyone to hear us and steal our answers. Now focus. Okay, what global issues would you like to solve?
Child hunger, so that the 12 million children in America that suffer from food scarcity have an opportunity
Now
to
that's an
thrive.
NPC
Perfect.
answer.
You hit me with all 3 metrics. You pulled on the heartstrings by mentioning an underprivileged population. You gave me all the facts.
Why are you explaining
And
this to
you
her?
ended on a positive. Good. Question 2.
Gina
Who is your hero and why?
I already have this down. Can't I just take a break and go get something to eat like everyone else?
Come on, Rue. You're in the top 3 now. We cannot let off the gas. The Q&A is the most important of all the segments. It shows the judges and the
He's gonna like be too hungry.
audience who you are and what's important to you. Let's try this again. Who is your hero and why?
I guess I would say Ruth Bader Ginsburg for her impact on women's rights.
No. Jane Austen for
I have this down. It's this one. No.
her contribution to literature. Statistics show that judges prefer Jane
This
Austen
mom
over
sucks, right,
all
right?
other notable female figures. It was in that study guide I gave you. Didn't you review
read
it?
I was too hungry.
I did. It just feels wrong giving scripted answers.
You mean winning answers? And then when you're up there, remember to smile, make eye contact with the judges, and none of this slouching. See? You're such a presentable young lady when you try.
But no other time.
You are so close to winning that crown. I can feel it.
That's a
And
nice,
then next
not
month,
forced
It's
smile.
gonna be off to regionals
Nice and
and then
natural.
state.
Wait, regionals? Mom, I can't do regionals. I'm trying out for soccer, remember? There's practice 5 days a week and games and tournaments over the weekends. I won't have time for both.
I have been thinking that over, and I really feel you need to stick to the pageant circuit.
What?
Okay, lower your voice. There are people here.
No! You promised me that if I won the pageant, you'd let me play soccer. You can't just go back on your word.
She
You
lying.
calm down and hear me out.
No! I'm done with this thing. I'm calling an Uber and going home and eating a turkey sandwich.
Got him.
Teen girls. Always a flair for the dramatic.
Yeah, it's her fault.
There you are. They're starting.
I'm not talking to you.
Good.
Okay, can
Stand
we
up
just
for
table this
yourself.
disagreement for now and go back inside? We just need to do the Q&A section and they're gonna announce the winner.
You are unbelievable. That's why I'm leaving. Because you care more about this pageant than your own daughter.
That's not true.
Oh,
It is,
really?
it is true, though.
Because I have been working my butt off for weeks. And for what? Your dreams, not mine.
I just want what's best for
Ray, you gotta throw the whole mom out.
you, Rue. For you to have all the same opportunities I had growing up.
I don't care about any of that stuff. I just want to do what I'm passionate about. Why can't you be more supportive of that?
I just want you to live up to your potential. To set you up for success and to be the best version of yourself. Every mother wants their daughter to grow up and to do better than they did for themselves. That's why
Yeah,
I'm so
but
hard
let
on
her
you.
play soccer.
Pageants were a way for me to get out of poverty,
Okay.
to go to college, to build a future. And that's what I want for you and so much
So what, do you not have money now? Like it's fine.
More.
I guess, right?
your hair, your body, your talent. You're so much more than I ever dreamed. And you can be so much more than I ever
Right,
was.
what?
So please, come back inside with me.
I'm sorry,
Here's my
Mom,
Uber.
but I can't.
Goodbye. Forever. I'll see you at home, though. Wait, did that tear... Hold on. Wait. There's just like... She's just like... The whole tear was already just all the way down her face.
I'm sorry, Mom. But I
No
can't.
tear. No tear. No tear. No tear. No tear. Tear. It's all the way down here already. Come on, man. You have money for a pageant, but not for your child's education. It's true. It's terrible.
Okay, I've got Rue down for the next slot.
Why did she...
Actually, she's not coming.
Okay, then unfortunately she's gonna have to forfeit.
Yeah,
as we
she looked at the clipboard like,
have to move on.
Hey, Mama, hello.
Ladies and gentlemen,
morning,
next
good
up,
morning.
We have Rue Achari.
G-Mama, you're gonna hate this. It's about a bad mom.
Actually, we have a slight change tonight. Rue Acharya will not be here with us.
Wait, wait.
How'd she come back?
Sorry,
Mabel!
I wasn't
Nope.
quite ready.
Oh, I did it. I did it immediately. I'm so sorry. Maple with the P. Hello. I'm so sorry. Dang it. Every time I thought I was past this.
before, but
How are you?
I'm ready now.
Welcome.
Right, let's continue with our Q&A
Sonic.
segment.
Gotta go fast.
Your question is, who is your hero?
The
and
movie?
why? Good luck.
Wait, what movie? Huh?
Hi. I would have to say
Why
my
is this-
hero is Jane Austen for her
Why is this way?
contributions to literature.
I gotta call the right name.
Actually, you know what?
Oh, you're
I
dyeing
take
your
that
hair?
back.
Heck yeah.
My hero isn't Jane Austen. You asked me who my hero was?
It's my mom, even though she really sucks, though. Oh, bad
My
moms?
hero is
Don't say Ruth Bader.
my mom.
Oh, she did it. Oh, the mom was so bad, and she's being rewarded for her bad behavior.
You see, my mom was Miss Teen Pasadena when she was my age. One look at her, and you can tell she's a model of beauty, grace, and elegance.
Just like Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
But this isn't why I look up to her. I look up to her because she values hard work and discipline. And even though she only sees the flaws within
Darkalo.
herself, and even sometimes uses me to correct them, all I see is a woman who loves me
Ruth
more
Bader
than
Ginsburg was
anything.
amazing. She should have retired. I don't care for her overconfidence in her ability to stay alive. That really sort of did the country rough, in my
Who
opinion.
wants me to go above and beyond what she ever dreamed could be possible for her. And although we don't always agree on everything,
It's real
Or,
rough.
to be honest,
I'm big.
anything at all.
I'll die mad about
at the
it.
end of the day, I know she does everything with her whole heart.
Even when
wants me-
she's berating me and like, you know, like not letting me like eat. She's a great mom. She's a great mom.
To be the best version of myself. So, I say, my mom is my hero.
But I will be forfeiting this competition. Thank you.
Thank you.
Give the award to someone else. I'm enjoying spooky season. Comfy EXE not found very much. Robbie made us pumpkin bread yesterday, and after stream I get to eat more of it. I love pumpkin stuff. I hope you're having a splendid
Lou,
one
I'm
as well.
so sorry. I know what you're gonna say.
Luna,
I
hello.
went off script
No,
and I
Lana,
shouldn't
hello.
have done that. But I didn't know I was gonna say all that. It just came out.
That's not what I was gonna say. Did you mean all that?
No.
What
How
you
could
said
I?
up there?
Of course I did. All I've ever wanted to do is
This
make you
story
proud.
like is real.
And if participants
It just sucks. Like, it's not that interesting, and the moral is like rough. This is a bad one. Dhar Mann, this is a bad one.
participating in pageants is what's gonna do that,
I should
then
be on the
I'll
Supreme
do it.
Court.
That's
Heck
why
yeah.
I came back. I didn't want to disappoint you.
Sweetheart, you can never disappoint
Comfy
me.
Justice Boy.
I will always be proud of
Posture
you,
check, thank
no
you.
matter what. And I am so sorry if I ever made you feel any different. And if you want to play soccer and not do the pageants, I'm going to be there for you every step of the way.
Really?
Yes, because what kind of hero would I be
So
if
extra
I
for
didn't?
no reason. So like
my
some
own
of the
kid.
actors are okay. Like I like a lot of these actors, but like it's the kind of thing where there's only so far you can take the source material, and I think a lot of times like people will just blame the actors for being bad actors. But how are you supposed to act like if the dialogue just is so robotic and weird? The haired sniper wolf? Yeah, she's also problematic, I guess. I heard that later. But sometimes if you're a content creator like Dhar Mann, you don't care about things like that.
I hate to bring this up, but we're announcing the winner in 5.
So come out of the... You have 5 minutes to
Let's
leave
go.
the bathroom.
But first, can I just fix this one hair?
No, leave it
Stop.
wrong!
You know one hair isn't gonna make me lose. And besides, they've chosen the winner already.
I know. I just can't help myself.
Well, start. Yeah, Sniper Wolf's been in a couple.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Or as I like to call her, Sniper Wolf.
We've all been waiting for. We are down to our final 3 contestants. Good luck,
So dumb.
ladies. And in 3rd place,
She'll make morally correct videos. Awful writing, doesn't care about her problematic stuff. It's weird. So here's the thing, right? Heck yeah, G Mama. That sounds so much fun. For example, this video, a lot of times the person who does a wrong thing, regardless of like reasoning or motive or whatever, and being apologetic, will still get like completely shafted and like and they'll not get anything they want. And sometimes they'll be like way worse and they'll do like way worse stuff, and then they'll come out on top at the end and it'll just be fine. So there is just no consistency. And this is an extreme version of like, hey, terrible mom, awful terrible mom gets like super duper rewarded by the daughter.
ladies and gentlemen. And in 1st place,
Why is the
our new Miss
video so
Teen
bad?
Pasadena, and our lucky winner will be moving on to regionals,
It's not gonna be her.
is
It's gonna be the guitar girl.
Kimberly Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Kimberly. Our new Miss Teen
Why is she sad?
Pasadena.
She got to the top 3. Was there only 3 contestants? Why'd she like? Why is she squatting down?
Kimberly Brown. Let's hear it for Kimberly.
Why did she? Just let him raise his arms. Why were you like? That was so weird. She like lowered herself to accept the sash, but he's a tall man. Also, this guy.
Miss Teen Pasadena.
Right here, super bored. Super stoked to be here. Why is she doing that? Why is she like?
Congratulations, Kimberly Brown. Let's hear it
That's
for
so
Kimberly.
ridiculous. She squatted down so low. The guy's
I'm
mean.
sorry I didn't
Every
win.
Dhar
I know how
Mann
much
video.
you wanted.
Just like rolling your eyes like, ugh.
Me too.
It's okay. You don't need to be sorry. You did great. Besides, I recently learned that it's not about winning or losing, but about having fun.
Wow.
Wow, you've really completely changed, actually.
Matter. You're going to be bringing home gold soccer trophies before you know it.
I'm gonna
But
make sure you're the best at soccer. We're gonna do a million soccer practices a day, an hour, a minute.
If you're mudras or anything like your footwork, then we're going to need to start practice ASAP.
Because
Okay.
you're bad at them.
Before we get into my footwork, can we please go get a slice of pizza?
Sure. But after that, we're going to need to look into the eating habits and the practice routine of soccer players. You know, I was wondering.
I don't think this is going the way that she's gonna want. Is this like a
Over here!
This is very frantic. Camera work. There's no
Who is that?
audience.
I've never.
Is this a soccer field? Like, this looks like it's supposed to be a game, but they're just like at the park. Like, was there even a goal? Did I miss it? No, they don't even have any goal to show. Like, we just have to imagine it.
Who is that? I've never seen that woman in my life.
My daughter right there.
There's like 4 people in the audience.
Do you mind toning it down just a little bit?
Toning it down? I thought you wanted me to be supportive.
I did. I mean,
Quietly
I do.
supportive.
It's just maybe you're being a little too supportive.
When I'm in, I'm all the way in.
Ha 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 ha. But stop it though.
It's a fact I'm starting to realize.
Oh, what was that?
Nothing. I'm just
Oh, you know what? Instead of this, why don't you have some orange slices? It'll keep up your stamina. Good job. Okay, get back out there. Come on, let's go. Way to hustle. Woo! You got this. Yes.
I don't know what's worse, having a stage mom or a soccer mom. Soccer mom.
I'm so confused. Some orange slices swallows one whole. Only my parents are less extra about it. I don't feel like that video had a resolution. That was a really wild video. Excuse me. I burped. I don't know. I like what the mom didn't change. She doesn't have to do pageants anymore, but like she's still not being great. But they're like playing it off like, oh, it's so quirky, it's not so bad. But like it is, it's still not good. It's bad. Bad. So like nothing. Junior games don't have stands or goals. Well, no, I know that, but like there was, well, no, they usually have goals. They have a net, or at least my junior games did. There was still a net, but they just went to the park where the grass was. Vampire, I'm sorry to hear that. Rest your head, rest your weary head, and watch Nerd gets revenge on Mean Girls. The cast of Mean Girls, the film. The film. Dismissing the issue of her treating a kid like crap. It is, it very much is. And so that's why sometimes I'm like, Dhar Mann, like, sometimes even though the path there is like silly and ridiculous, the moral is like correct or whatever, right? But like, but this one, sometimes the moral is like, I don't know about that. Chess!
Checkmate. Oh man, how did I not see that coming?
I don't know. You got such large glasses.
Is that chess?
I hate chess. That's for nerds only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna play with us?
No, we do not want to play with you.
Look at us. Does it look like we'd ever want to be seen with nerds like you?
Stop it. Get some help.
They didn't have goals, they had cones. I mean, I thought we had. Well, when I played at a, it was like a field. It wasn't just the park, I guess.
Swear
But
the
it's been a
freshman
long,
class just
long
gets
time. So this actress I've seen a bunch of times. Now, typically they're all very old. This actress looks like, I mean, in the shot from before, she looked like extremely, extremely not teenage age.
That chess?
Yeah.
Like everybody else,
Wanna
like
play
maybe
with
I could
us?
see it, you know.
No,
But not her. Not her, like, at all.
we do not want to play with you.
She
Look
looks
at
like
us.
somebody's
Does it look
mom.
like we'd ever want to be seen with nerds like you?
Oh,
Swear the freshman class just gets dorkier every year.
Wow. I always hear that people in high school can be mean, but I never thought it'd be this bad.
They were mean to us and then walked away for like a second.
I know, right?
I also just love, like, chess is, at the end of the day, a game. It's just a game. So, like, I've never understood, like, oh, you like playing games? That's stupid.
Do you want to play again? Hey, girls.
I don't want to ever play ever again.
Whoa, Bethany? I go by Bia now.
Bethany was so middle school.
Bia. Is this like the first day of
spent
school?
all
What the
summer
heck?
in Miami with your dad, and you come back looking completely different. What happened?
It's my new look.
Do
Do you like it?
Okay. And that sounds cool.
Yeah, but
You have a political
what was
party
wrong
chess
with
set. What does that mean?
your old one.
Red and
Hey,
blue?
take that off and change the.
Wait.
What was wrong with your old one?
You know she's nerdy because her glasses have tape in the middle. And she had, like, pigtails, I guess. Wow.
Hey, take that off and change the lock screen. I don't want anyone to see that. Look, it's freshman year of high school, and I want to leave all that nerdy stuff behind.
Like
and
games
start fresh.
that are fun.
And I think you guys should too.
Stop being nerdy. Stop enjoying things that you like.
I don't get it.
Bia,
Why?
I think she means B, but it's her name, so like, it sucks because I'm like, I don't think that's how that's pronounced, but it is her name though.
You don't have to change who you are to impress anyone.
I guess she gets to decide.
Agreed.
Glasses don't have
but
tape on them.
you do have to change if you don't want to get picked on.
You're not nerdy unless your glasses have tape on them. I don't make the rules.
So first off, we're actually done playing these dorky games.
But you love chess. You were the one who
Did she just
introduced it
steal
to
a
us in the
piece?
first place.
Yeah. Well, that was middle school Bethany. High school Bia doesn't play those games anymore.
Bia.
And second, you need to take off these glasses.
How are we supposed to see?
Glasses are too nerdy. Wait, what?
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't.
I didn't know who the hot guy was gonna be. I wasn't expecting this actor. They have a lot of other hot actors. I don't consider, not that he's unattractive, but he's not like the attractive one for me.
I didn't see you there.
Not for her to be like, oh, you know what I mean?
Oh, totally okay.
It's okay. I'm too hot to be bothered by this.
Happens.
It's fine. Hi,
I'm Kyle.
Bethany. I would
Are you
never
new?
play chess or
I
wear
haven't seen you around
glasses.
before.
I'm Bia. It's my first year here.
Seriously.
Well, it's my 5th, so...
I swear you're like a sophomore or junior.
OMG, Jamie, what is that girl hanging out with the dorks doing with Kyle?
Chatting.
Kyle's just probably being nice.
You sure about that?
Why do they care? I have to stop them from talking.
What do you think of the school so far?
I like it.
Hey, Kyle.
Oh, hey.
School, I love school. I love school so much.
What's up, Jamie?
I talk more about school. I'll talk about anything with you. What are you doing later?
Not much. Do you mind if I talk to her for just 1 second?
Oh, sure, no problem. Oh, well, it was nice meeting you, Bia.
Bye, Kyle.
I will say, so that guy, I don't feel like he's a bad actor necessarily, but like, he doesn't, he's, except for the one where he was playing somebody that was pretending to be a child actor. He was like pretending to be 10 years old. That's a real video that they made. Where that guy was like, I have to be 10 forever. He's always got that same tone of voice. He doesn't really have like a lot of range as far as I've seen.
So, Bia, I'm guessing that you're new here. I'm Jamie. I'm a junior. Do you want to come sit with us at the cool kids table? We'll show you the ropes.
Really?
I'd love to be a cool kid. It's all I want. 14 casts is 14, 45 casts is 14.
Can my friends come too? Oh, no offense, but we don't really like
hot
to be
guy, the
seen
friend.
with people
Yeah,
like
so like a lot of times they're not that bad. Like the actors, so sometimes they hire. Well, how do I say? I guess the reoccurring actors are typically pretty okay because otherwise they wouldn't hire him back, I suppose.
I know Allie and Cara since elementary school.
I don't know. I don't know what they've done with these girls. They've like put like this weird. It's not just like a ton of blush, but there's also these 2 little white dots that both of these girls have.
I know.
Are they supposed to be zits? Maybe they're supposed to be like zits. I think I figured it out. They're supposed to be zits.
Offense, but
they're supposed
we
to.
don't really like to be
They're
seen with
nerdy,
people
so
like
they don't
that.
have good skincare. But I just thought it was makeup because it's not very good. These don't really look like zits actually at all. So I thought it was like just makeup that they were doing. I understand.
I know
though.
Allie and Cara since
I
elementary
understand.
school.
I got there.
Look, if you want to be
Goodbye,
cool in
G-Mama.
high
Have
school,
a good
then
height.
I'm sorry, but those dorks cannot be your friends anymore. So, what do you think? Do you want to come sit with us or not? Hey guys. Sorry. We'll just catch up after school? Okay.
She wasn't even sitting with them for lunch in the first place. She just approached
Whoever
them.
this new Bethany is, I don't like it. That's not Bethany. That's Bia.
She's a shapeshifter. We're on the case to find the aliens. The alien body snatchers. Hello. How are you?
Rematch?
Also, I'm nerdy because I have a retainer.
Welcome back to a new year, class.
Oh, boy.
We actually have some exciting news. Everyone say hello to Nelson.
Hello, I'm Nelson.
He's actually the first freshman in our high school's history to be in junior level math.
Wow.
Hi, I'm really excited to be here.
Who plays chess at lunch instead of eating food? Nerds!
Nerd.
Why? Why? I'm sorry that he's a nerd, but you have failed high school maybe 15 times in a row, lady. I don't know what to tell you.
Hi, I'm really excited to be here.
The joke is that she's old, you see.
Nerd. You were so right about the freshman class. They're super dorky this year.
Why are you in the front?
Okay, class, settle down.
Oh,
Have a
no,
seat,
this is
Nelson.
junior level math. She just said that.
Miss Michaels? Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, I almost forgot. Everyone, please welcome Bethany. We actually have not one, but 2 freshmen taking this class.
It's actually Bia.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll make a note.
He'll graduate early to be like a decade later. I wonder how many times. What is the longest the most amount of years that somebody has been held back in high school? It's like at a certain point they just cut you loose, huh? Right? Hold on. Can I Google this? Is this Googleable? Hold on. What's the longest someone has been held back in school? Top 10. This is a Guinness list. Okay, hold on. I guess this is fine to show. But none of this. Oldest person to begin primary school was aged 84. He went to elementary school at 84? That's wild. I think they give up at 21. Can't be in high school after 21. Legally? The longest pencil, oldest university. Last reunion, longest elapsed time. This doesn't have what I want. I don't know. 21 feels like a correct amount of time. We'll just go with that. We'll just make up the facts as we go.
Bia. Definitely Bia.
How the heck do you skip 2 years of math?
Yeah, you must have been like super nerdy in middle school and like studied a lot.
I just love that being cool means not doing schoolwork, you know? Like being stupid is like the cool thing. Like, yo, you learn stuff? Lame.
No, I just,
Hey, Bethany, you look so different.
Oh, it's me. I'm the nerd.
Not like in a bad way or anything, though. But isn't it cool we're in the same class?
Do you know him? No.
Yeah, you do. It's me, Nelson. Remember? We went to the middle school dance together.
Dated for like 4 years.
Played chess
Who
together.
can solve this problem?
Studying is dirty. Caring about your education is an issue. It's like wild. I don't like, obviously that's stupid. It's just Dhar Mann stupidity, but like.
Nelson.
159.6.
I bet Bia has the answer.
That is absolutely correct. Well done.
Yeah, well done, Nelson the nerd.
Enough.
I love that the teachers.
Do that again and you're getting written up.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, the teachers never stop this. But then she just proved me wrong.
So what happened with Kyle?
I'm not worried. Like I said, he's just being nice. There's no way he'd ever go for a freshman.
How did they say how old he was? I forget.
Sorry I'm late. I was
Oh,
talking
here
to
he
Coach.
is.
Have a seat.
Oh.
What?
I guess he's a junior.
You're in this class too? Wow. You must be pretty smart.
Not really.
No, I'm an idiot, actually.
I just got.
Don't you love it? Don't you love that I'm stupid? Wow. Yeah. What even is a classroom? Can you explain it to me? I'm stupid.
Lucky.
And you're modest. Well, maybe you can help me
heck
study
yeah,
sometime.
Claudion. We actually just bought a new vacuum recently as well. Because the old one, it got something stuck in the tube. And like we couldn't get it out. It like lodged itself stuck in the tube. I don't even know how that happens. I think it might have been something like wet. But I don't, and so we had to buy a new vacuum. The end. Similar
like he's more
story though.
mature
It was
than
like, whoa.
You think?
You might have to do some interference.
Why? This doesn't affect you.
Hey, B.
I don't understand why people, because this is stupid also, but like, something moist got stuck. It was probably that, yeah. I think it might have been like a tea bag or something, which I don't know why that's a thing getting vacuumed up. We're not the only people that live in this apartment that use a vacuum, but, you know what I mean? Why does she care who this boy dates? Is she interested in the boy? I don't feel like they express that. Anime Weeb, hello. I started almost an hour ago. It's always the same time on the weekends, 9 a.m. West Coast, American time, Anime Weeb. Hello, Anime Weeb.
Yeah. You know that homecoming
You're
is
wrapped around
coming
the
up,
spinning
right?
brush.
We should
Ah!
go listen, since
I'm
you know
so
you two used to
sorry.
date in the past and
That's
stuff.
scary. Why does she care? If this young girl dates this middle-aged high schooler.
Can't believe we made it to our first day of high school.
No, they got way more zits now. These zits look more convincing. But there's like way more. There's no continuity.
Barely. Ugh, I hate high school.
I know.
Also,
Some of those
hers are
people were
different
so
as well.
mean. Especially the upperclassmen. Miss middle school. How was your first day, Beth? I mean, Bea?
I also just realized, like, they use this outdoor area a lot. India probably has lots of time zones. I don't know. It's GMT -8. I think. Worked. Right,
Yeah.
hello.
Sorry. Yeah, and I love high school.
Love it's great.
I'm so happy middle school's over.
Middle school was the worst one for me. High school wasn't like incredible, but middle school was like rough for me personally.
The thing I'm excited for is high school chess club.
Looks like Bea's talking to those dorks again.
Can't say I'm surprised.
So your mom's still taking us to tryouts, right?
Oh, I am.
Hey, Bea. Come over here for a second.
Why is like the cool place stand just very far away?
What's your plan
It's like
right
right-
now?
they're all just
Don't
right
tell
there.
me you're gonna be hanging out with those four-eyed freaks, are you?
I overheard them say
Middle
something
high
about
school, the worst high
chess
school got
club.
better, but then stop!
Seriously? How lame.
Ew. Well, we're gonna go to the mall. So, do you want to come with?
Yeah, Anime Weeb, whatever time it is now, it's almost 10 a.m. for me. So I start at 9 a.m. So 50 minutes ago, every Saturday and Sunday.
Unless you plan on hanging out with them. No, I was just saying bye.
Hobbies is so darky.
I would never go.
Can you imagine liking things, enjoying stuff? Lame. Cringe.
To some chess
Hey,
club.
honey. Ready for me to take you to chess club?
What are you talking about, Mom? I'm going shopping with my new friends.
You don't want to
I
try
wanted
out?
her to
thought you
look
loved
nerdy
Shopping?
too.
I know. It's my favorite hobby. I'll just see when I get home. Okay?
You sure? I mean, okay. You just get there safe and text me when you get there, okay?
Can you give me a
I
sec?
won't do that because I'm too cool for parental notifications.
Mom,
Can you imagine
you're
having her
embarrassing
identity
me
in high school?
in front of my new friends. See? I told you that I have nothing to worry about. Kyle's not even gonna ask her.
Okay, be safe.
I love how like clueless the mean girls are also, cause like thank you, Mr. Sloppy Taco. Oh heck yeah, I forgot. Heck yeah, Maple. Dang it, Maple. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with my entire brain?
Text me when you get.
I do that.
A prop? Next time you get there is what my mom would say to me if I ever went out. I mean, that's not an unreasonable thing to request. Be like, hey, did you get there? Okay. Like, that's fine. It's one thing if they're, like, needing to know every single thing that you're doing. But, like, if you're like, I'm going to the mall, be like, oh, I'm texting. Or I'll text you that I arrived in the car safely. Because I don't know if you've ever been in a car, but people be wilding on the road. I don't know, man.
Get there. Okay.
Ask her. Ask her to date you.
Hey, Via.
Hey, Kyle.
I had a question I wanted to ask you.
If it's about math class, I don't think I'll be able to tutor you.
I don't know
Honestly,
what that
I don't even know how I got into that class in the first place.
No. It's not about tutoring.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to see if you had anyone to go to homecoming with.
It's the beginning of the school. Is homecoming not at the end of the year? Am I wrong? Is that wrong? Homecoming isn't a beginning of the year dance. It's like the first like week of school, huh? Right? Star, hello.
You know, if you're not going with Nelson, I was thinking maybe we could go together.
Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Oh, cool. All right, well, I'm looking forward to it. All right. I'll see you around.
I'll see you around.
Okay.
Oh, heck no.
Why?
Around.
Okay. Oh. Look at him.
No.
Look at those boys. They're like, oh, your prop. I'm sorry. A lot of things happened all at once. Let's
Mr. Nice Guy. Oh my gosh, that is so cute that Kyle just asked you to homecoming. You know, since you're going, we should totally go makeup shopping and like give you a makeover or something. What do you think?
Let's like
Sure.
cover your face in like
guys
really
are
bad
so
makeup.
sweet.
Or, I don't know.
Come on.
I love how, like, I'm nerdy. Oh,
Hey.
shoot. I'm nerdy, so I can't like wear a jacket. I have to button this one button. It's like in the middle so that I look so nerdy.
Hey.
Some
what's
guy
up?
asked you for your number. Maybe.
Up? You totally ditched us for Regina George and
The Mean Girls reference.
her posse.
Can you stop? They're not mean girls, and they're actually super nice.
They're
No, they're
nice, in
not.
fact.
Okay, I don't get it. Why are we helping her buy makeup to go to homecoming with your guy?
You really think I'm helping her?
He's possessive.
Just don't
This guy that doesn't seem to even know that she exists. Her. It's like, no, I'll date him.
say anything and follow my lead.
I can't believe you didn't come to tryouts. Yeah.
Did they not name these characters? Wait. The subtitle just said girl number 2. Nerdy girl 2? They don't have names? Just name them. What are you doing?
You didn't come to tryouts. Yeah. Even if you think chess isn't cool anymore, it's like I said.
I don't know that they ever thought chess was cool. Juwu, hello.
Be your true
Girl
self.
2, very common
This
name
is
for
my
girls.
true
How are
self.
you?
Well, my new
Nerdy
self.
girl 2, die harder. How are you, Juwu? You good? Heck yeah.
Sorry, I gotta
Glad
go.
to hear it. I gotta go. I'm buying makeup and stuff.
Who's that? Oh, just my mom. What'd
Yo,
you find
I'm
so far?
Gucci,
Just a few little things.
I'm doing pretty
Oh,
good. Why
no,
do you need
you're
a
gonna have
part
to put
for that?
all of that back. Really? I thought. No, trust me. I know what Kyle likes. We've literally been friends since we were little kids. I'll make sure that you look perfect.
Too nerdy girl, too furious. Remember, I didn't give my ex my number back in middle school before we broke up. Wait, you didn't do it? What? I've only given my phone number to a girl once, and I'm gonna tell you, she did not call me.
Your hair and makeup. Only girls.
It's not typically, I mean, like, unless you're already, like, talking with them, like, that's not really, it doesn't really work. For
sure. Of course.
Like, oh, yeah, no, I'll just text you. I'll just call you. stranger who gave me a phone number? No, for sure.
Oh, you guys are the best. I really appreciate this.
What are besties for?
We're besties now. The first day of school, we're besties. Wow, 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 wow. They're skipping. Why are they skipping?
Okay.
She's like, act less 40 years old.
You're done? Why don't you take a look?
What don't 40-year-olds do? Skip.
So, do you love it? I don't know. I feel like my foundation doesn't match.
She's being so polite about it.
My lips look funny. My eyeshadow.
No, just trust me, okay? This is the new trend now. Like, it's very...
Well, but why aren't you guys doing it? Oh, we're not trendy. Oh. What do you want to... we could share my makeup. No. It's got like your cooties on it. No, it's okay. I got like a COVID test. I don't have cooties. We can share. Well, we're actually gonna go back to the makeup store. So we don't need to use yours. Are you sure? Because the dance is in like 10 minutes. So we could share. We could all look like me. Well, I think so. We have different. We need a different color foundation. Like it's slightly different.
chic. I mean, Kyle is just gonna be obsessed.
He looks like a clown.
OMG, I cannot wait for Kyle to see your new look.
I know.
Girl, give me a number in my yearbook. You realize a few years later,
Are you sure this looks okay?
Just text them now. Just be like, sup. Don't do that. I'm joking.
Yes, just smile.
Don't just text somebody sup out of nowhere. Hey, just text them, hey. That works. One of my favorite things is to see screenshots from typically women who like typically men have just been like messaging nonstop, relentlessly. And I've seen ones where it's just like every day or like once a month for like years, people just send like a hey, 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 just to no response, and they just don't ever try anything different, and they're just like, yeah, no, this will be the thing that today will be the day that it'll work.
Someone call the fire department.
Why did you bring they both brought footballs? It's electric, Blake. Hello. Why is your live like watching a YouTube? I got the zoomies, baby. How are you?
You are smoking.
Smoking,
babe.
Babe, are they dating? They're dating?
He stole my line.
You're not smoking. You're on fire. Ah!
Hey, Via.
Hey, Kyle. You look great.
Oh, thanks.
He's like,
do you like it?
It's a different.
He's so polite. This video is much more entertaining than that last one.
But I like it, and if it's what you like, I'm totally cool with it.
He's very
Thanks,
sweet.
Kyle. That's really sweet of you.
Oh, I love this song. Hey, this is gonna sound cheesy, but
heck yeah.
May I have this dance?
It's good to see you. Welcome to my stream.
You may.
Oh, he's very cool and chill, and he's not pretending to be 10 years old in this video, so, you know.
Believe that's
applause. Hey, I know it's been 18 years, but you left me a number. Hey, you married or what? Your hair's red, not orange. Will it fade? How bad is that? Red sounds cool, but I know that's not what you were going for. Oh no.
So Nelson, you went to middle school with Via, right?
Who?
You can't. Typically dances have a dress code. I don't feel like they'd let you go to the dance with this outfit. Maybe they would. I don't know. Honey, I miss Auburn big time. That's one of my favorite. I never watched whatever that show was, but that meme where he's like, my hair was supposed to be honey missed Auburn. Well, honey, you missed Auburn big time. It's so funny. Her plan relies on him being shallow. It's true. Zach and Cody. See, that was like not in the era of me watching shows like that.
Oh, Bethany? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she started going by Bia this year, I guess.
That was what? I feel like that was dubbed
To
in.
middle school with Bia, right?
Who? Oh, Bethany? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she started going by Bia this year, I guess.
I get he's not like moving his mouth
That's
hardly at all.
interesting. What else can you tell me about
You like
her?
Zach and Cody? Oh no!
The hikers.
See, I never watched it, but I've seen the memes. That's like the era of like That's So Raven, I think, and like those kind of shows. Those were not. That was not when I was watching sort of like Nickelodeon or whatever channel it was on.
Sorry, boys, I need to borrow them.
I need to take that forever.
Scram.
Sorry.
That's not well.
What's that?
That was a communication error, lady.
Okay, I was able to
Regina
get rid of all the
George.
teachers. I just told them that there was like a creep walking around the school or something. But we only have a few minutes, so here's the plan.
Wait.
Scram.
Sorry.
What's that? Okay, I was able to get rid of all the teachers. I just told them that there was like a
All the teachers left. Okay.
creep walking around the school or something. But we only have a few minutes, so here's the plan.
Guy texted me now. I'd respond to, sorry, I'm taking. Missed your chance. In 2020. Raven, that's so Raven. that joke is nothing.
I'm having a really good time with
They're
you.
slow dancing and they're
Same.
leaving room for Jesus, so you know that
Honestly, I never thought you would have asked me.
I know I haven't known you for very long,
they're a day. It's been like a day. Homecoming is tonight.
but from what I
Like, there was no time skip. Like, it's just been today, as far as I'm
do
aware.
know,
Jan Zombie, welcome back.
I really like you.
Hello. I bet.
I'm glad
I
you
think
bumped
we
into
could get
me, knocked
married.
over
And
my
then she's
lunch.
like, heck yeah, Valhalla. What's happening?
Why is everyone looking at us?
They're embarrassed out. Why did he check his phone at all? It's not even like how she looks right now is way worse than that photo. Her with this face of makeup is 10 times worse. Dhar Mann, you are wildin'. Who knows that that wasn't just like a costume or like, who cares? Who cares? It's like they've never heard of the term glow up before. Oh, BZVT with the raid. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Comfy Catboy. Today we are watching Dhar Mann. Let me set up the stage for you. Thank you for the raid. Beat Saber. I love that game, but I never play it. But I love it. I'm so bad at it. Some things. Hello. Let me set the stage. This girl used to be nerdy. Now, right now, she is wearing a face full of really horrific makeup because she was pranked by the Mean Girls. So she looks like a disaster right now. What is being revealed is that everybody in the school has been texted a picture of her in middle school, where she used to look dorky. Now, as I just finished explaining, this picture of her looks a million times better than her with this face of makeup. But she's like all embarrassed now. Oh, not my old picture. As if no one is taking a picture of her right now. Everyone makes fun of Dhar Mann, but the quality of videos is still better than Netflix. The production quality is like insane. The script quality, I don't know. The moral quality?
I'm so sorry. I got.
She looks fine in the photo.
Hey,
Shakira,
everyone.
welcome back. Hello.
I have a little announcement to make.
Wait, the DJ is like, what the hell? Look at the DJ.
Hey, everyone.
Huh?
I have a little announcement to make. You've all met Bea, right? Kyle.
She looks so bad right now. And they're gonna be like, uh-oh, glasses? What? Pigtails? Heavens to Betsy.
State, the pretty new freshman. Well, the truth is, she's been lying to all of us. Yeah, she's not some cool kid. She's actually just a huge lame nerd.
This is nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
look at this picture.
her name isn't even Bea. It's Bethany.
which is a way nerdier name. I don't, can a name be, well, a name can be nerdy, I guess. But it's like she's never heard of a nickname.
She was the president of her chess club, but not only the president, but she also won a national tournament where a bunch of nerds get together to see
Raven,
who can be the
terrible.
nerdiest. I mean, very cute, right? Yeah. And she also dated Nelson, the king of the nerds.
Wow. You could tell, that's literally the same picture. It's like so photoshopped. Come on.
And
is the old picture got the, yeah, it's got the yellow background. We see the yellow in the background of that. It's the same. They just put him over the other girl. That's why I don't get friends with people easily. Because of this mean girl, she's very mean. Very mean.
So
she was doing
you're
good
not
stuff.
Some cool kid, Bethany.
She's just terrible.
All you'll
this,
ever
this,
be
this
is
girl.
a pathetic loser.
You'll never be cool, even if you're cool now. I don't understand. I've never understood this. It's like, oh, you used to be. It's one thing if you're like behaving badly. That's different. But like, it's like, ah. I'm nerdy still, but like I used to be sort of what I would consider a worse kind of nerdy growing up. But now I'm mean now, you know? Like, wow, you used to like whatever, but now I don't anymore. So,
Not cool, Jamie. Not cool at all.
Not cool.
Be away.
Never be cool. I don't know what she thought. Like, her goal, just to remember, her goal is to date this guy. But now he is, like, upset with her.
Jamie, not cool at all.
But she's, like, smirking
Be
it
away.
off. She's like, yeah, I did it. What did you do? Because it feels like your goal, your objective is moving farther and farther away. You are actually driving them closer together, if anything. Why are you smirking?
Slow down.
Slow down. You're going too fast. She was going so fast, chat. Look at how fast she's going. Slow down. You have to slow down. Quickly.
It's okay, Kyle.
Even if someone tries to
You
embarrass
don't
me,
have
they
to
can't.
act like you
You're
care.
IRL Levi. What does that mean? Do you like to clean?
I know you want nothing to do with me.
The mean girl forget that
I'm
people
sorry
change when they
for
grow up?
lying
She
to you.
did.
What do you mean, lied to me?
You heard what Jamie said.
She's got like a lipstick mustache. Like,
I am not who I'm pretending to
like, she's supposed to be the smart girl. She couldn't figure out, like, oh, maybe this makeup doesn't look good.
be.
Is anyone in high school?
Well, you are.
I get it. You're super smart. And you used to wear braces and glasses. A little bit of a nerd. So what? I think that's cool. You should never change who you are to impress anyone.
So this is a video with a good moral, unlike the other one. Like, despite the fact that it's ridiculous, it's got a fine moral at the end of the day. Okay, Anime Weeb, sounds good.
You can take it from me.
I've been in high school for 8 years. I've seen it all.
I regret it.
I don't understand. You regret what?
Hold on.
I don't understand. You regret what?
Am I crazy? This sounds like a completely different accent.
I don't understand. You regret what?
Regret what? You regret what? What?
I don't understand. You regret what?
Sounds like a wholly different
When I
accent.
first
than
came to
before.
high school,
It's
I
a
felt
rude
that
Peeps
pressure to
your
be
game.
cool
What game?
too.
Peeps?
I mean, that's
Holiday
why I'm on the
Peeps?
football team and not the chess club. To be honest,
Regret what?
look.
Here's me with my nerdy glasses. I used to wear I don't know if you know this, but all you need to be nerdy is to wear glasses. and what appears to be a fashionable enough sweater. Like, this is me in middle school also. And when I was in 6th grade, the thing about me is the first day of 6th grade and my 18th birthday were on the same day.
Yeah,
it's true, Star. It is true.
Braces,
I do wear
glasses,
those.
the whole 9 yards.
Water's all gone. What is that epic loot?
And
what
I
the heck?
hated it. I wanted to change it to fit in.
You got me.
But if there's one thing I realize
check,
now,
you got me.
You never change who you are to impress anyone.
If my favorite
just
movie
be
maker,
yourself.
Dhar Mann, is told the cheese.
That's what my friends have been trying to tell me.
We're real friends.
Baby, listen to them. And just for the record, I actually like Bethany a little better
That
than
one
Thea.
thing to see is considered nerdy. You like looking at stuff? Cringe.
That's just my personal opinion.
Let's hug. Hug it out. It's always cheese because it knows.
Thanks, Kyle.
Of course.
Dark or
What do
nothing,
you
hello.
say we go grab some
Crumply,
ice?
hello.
And then
Thank
I'll
you
take
for the
you.
follow. Welcome to the Mew crew. How are you? Hello. Boop, boop, boop.
Sure. Just take me anywhere that's not here.
Want to go to the cheese factory? Because I like cheese because I'm nerdy. Hello.
Hey guys. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for the way I've been acting. I was so caught up trying to be cool
Let's go get ice cream. I'll take you home and we'll study a bit.
that I neglected my
Just
two
vibing,
best
heck yeah.
friends. Is there any way you guys can forgive me?
Is she maybe she's not, maybe she wasn't. I feel like I hear her American accent slipping. Maybe she's not an American actress or originally American. Because like now that I'm like listening for it,
Is there any way you guys can forgive me?
I don't, maybe I'm wrong, but like you know what do you hear what I'm talking about? I haven't been looking for it this whole time,
On one condition.
but I don't know.
You have to join the chess club again.
Deal.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
Oh, guys, this is my Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Do you guys mind if I play?
We could play.
It's been a little while, so I might be a little rusty.
Sure.
I
Go.
play chess, but that's for nerds, and you play football. You're not allowed legally to do both. Ah! Stars mice. You tricked me.
Kyle? What are you doing still hanging out with Bia and all
I
her
thought we proved that she's a nerd, and you need to date me instead.
nerd friends? It's not a good look. Did you not hear what I said about how fake she is?
Actually, Jay.
He just socks her in the face. He got up really aggressively.
It's okay, Kyle. I got it.
You should my Kyle instead of my BF Kyle, yeah.
First of all, it's Bethany. And second, I don't think my boyfriend minds hanging out with his new girlfriend and her best friends. So if you don't like the way we live because we're not self-loathing popular kids,
She's okay. No, for sure. Listen to this. Now
don't
that I'm like, it's like obvious
think
now.
my boyfriend minds hanging out with his new girlfriend and her best friends. So if you don't like the way we live because we're not self-loathing popular kids like you, that's fine.
Like I don't know how I missed this whole video.
Because frankly, we're not going to change for anybody.
Like maybe it's like,
Oh,
it doesn't really sound like a Spanish accent, but
Wow.
wow. It's interesting. I love.
And the
picking
only
up on things like
person
that.
that's fake is you.
This girl.
And the only person that's
Her
fake
mouth just drops.
is you.
She's like, what? What do you mean? R is hello.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh!
Got him.
Watch it!
It
Jamie,
was his fault.
The principal wants to see you. We heard about what you did at homecoming.
What did you do at home? What specifically? Scottish?
Are you in
Irish?
rock and
Really?
roll?
I'm very curious. Hold on.
I love Frog.
I love Frog. Whoa! Star Spies. We're watching Dhar Mann's life lessons. Why don't you give us all some helpful Catboy advice? All right. When How do I show more? There we go. Usually it says the. Okay, who was Bethany? Bethany. Yoseline Zeladon. I'm gonna zoom in just. This Google search brings up. I don't know. She's got an Instagram. Got an IMDb. This doesn't really say anything about her. But that's her. She's been in some stuff. Yes. And some Dhar Mann stuff. But it doesn't have any like information. Are these like I don't know. Well, whatever. Whatever. Zeladon was my favorite Power Rangers villain. I knew that was coming when you were. All right, I'm gonna take a very quick bathroom break, and I will put on, while I'm away, one of my own video. Doing this all wrong. I need to open up a new tab, baby. Oh my god. Hi everyone. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna put on the Tony the Tiger video because I love it very much. If you guys like what you're about to see, I would love Stop. I would love it if you would check out the YouTube channel. And I'll be right back. I love you. All right, so here's the deal. Tony the Tiger is a VTuber now, and I've been waiting all day for the stream to start, and now I have to wait 13 more minutes. Tony the Tiger has a bit of a history from people that think he's, well, you know. That might be why he's in emote-only chat right now. This is my raid emote. Boom, boom. Yeah. I'm having too much fun. How many am I allowed to go? Yeah. No excessive emotes. I've been timed out. I'm in emote jail. They can't do this to me. I'm gonna tweet about this. I'm watching Tony the Tiger, our new VTuber overlord, and none of you can stop me. Tweeted. You know how they have hot tub streams? I wonder if it's like, he'll be in like a big bowl of Frosted Flakes. You know what I mean? There's so many people watching. They're all as excited as I am. They're certainly excited about something. Nobody's liked my tweet yet. They were vague about the game he was gonna play, but like for sure it's Fortnite. I don't know how it's not Fortnite. They just put, you know, Dragon Ball in there. Why not Tony? Come on. I don't think they're gonna take emote only chat off. I don't think they have the courage to do that. Oh, they just did it! Tony, I love you. Tony, let's go to the store to buy some milk. I bet they banned the word daddy, you know? Oh no! Oh, they did! They did! The mod team has their work cut out for them. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. It's back in emote only! You cowards! Let's check my tweet. Oh, here he comes!
Hey, everybody.
Oh, wow.
The anthropomorphic tiger, serial mascot, now VTuber, Tony the Tiger. I'm back. I'm flattered that a lot of you have said that you like me, and a lot of you told me that you really, really like me. Hello, hello, hello.
What's up? Oh, these are real people. Who are any of them?
I'm trying to win this competition.
A competition?
As a newcomer to streaming, do you have any tips?
Interact with chat. Chat's the best.
Well, I don't know about this chat. It's in emote only immediately.
This is my brand new state-of-the-art milk-cooled PC.
Milk in there? I don't care about these people. I just want to see Tony the Tiger play Fortnite. I just want to see Tony the Tiger play Fortnite. Hello, gamers. It's me, your boy, Comfy Catboy. Got a big old post-it on my face. Hello. Again, if you guys liked that, check out my YouTube channel. I would love, love, love it if you... Oh my goodness. I got my friends onto you with the Tony vid. Heck yeah. I'm so glad. That video, it's funny. I don't know if I talked about this on stream, but... so, this video had already done, like, this is my best performing, like, a regular video. Most of that is just because I was first on the scene. I don't know if you can see that, but this is 13.5K views, which is like a lot for me. And in the last like week or so, I think last weekend, on one of Matt Pat's channels, the Game Theory guy, he posted a video about the milk cooled PC and if that would be viable. And so I think that let a lot of people learn about the Tony the Tiger VTubing thing, and so people were searching it, and so this went up another like 2,000 views or something in the last like week because people like were researching it. You know what I mean? Tony vid is funny to me. I replayed it 1,000,000 times yesterday. That's so lovely. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I talked a big game yesterday about it, but I'm gonna spend the once stream is over, I'm gonna spend the rest of the day finishing up this Rubik Cube video. And then hopefully posting it, like, I don't know if I'll post it today at this point. I might wait until the weekend, to really, like, at this point, finish it out. I didn't have any time yesterday to do it like I thought I was going to. But it's very close to being finished, but I really don't want to rush it, so I don't want to, I'm glad you like Tony and Rubik. Yeah, baby. Heck yeah. And Cozy and I have been finally talking about when we want to have this, Discord Pinocchio watch party. I'll post it in the Discord later, so if you're not in the Discord, babies, we might want to join, because we'll be having at some point a Pinocchio a true story watch party. And then I'll make probably a video about that, unless it's like boring. I don't see how it could be, but yeah, no. All right, it's Dhar Mann time again for all of us. Dad controls. Daughter's dress code. What happens next? But also, the nerd didn't really get revenge on any mean girls. Like, that didn't really happen. That's not what this video was at all. The nerd didn't get revenge. There was, like, a conversation that happened right at the end. That's clickbait.
We just crossed $1 million last quarter.
I do that.
Vibin' time. It's Morbin time.
Great job, team. Give yourselves a round of applause.
I will clap.
Now,
great job, team.
Does anyone have any ideas that we can implement to continue with this trajectory?
I do.
Greta?
The only one not raising their hand.
Greta.
This is a business meeting. Why is she trying?
Greta.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you have any ideas?
That one dude, hello.
No,
How are
I
you?
don't.
Well, perhaps if you weren't doodling, you'd have something to contribute.
Hey, perhaps. I know that is not true, but what do you...
Everyone clear the room.
Just a cat on the... Oh! Grumply. I know we've just met, but I love you.
Greta, you stay.
Are they, like...
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you?
It is...
Did you have to embarrass me like that?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did.
I had to embarrass
because it's the only
legally
way you'll know that type of thing won't be tolerated.
It isn't like he's overreacting, but like she is in a business meeting, so maybe not the time to doodle. It's not school or whatever.
Carl is here to go over tax returns.
I'll be right there. We're not done talking about this.
But I am leaving, though.
Carla!
So, bye. I'm doing pretty good, that one dude. How?
So, how was work?
Sucked. I hated it. Our daughter's awful. She's
It
the
was
worst
great.
daughter ever, in fact.
Other than Greta embarrassing me in a meeting. She was completely distracted, as she is now.
I'm not distracted. It's called market research. I'm looking at what new.
Why are they... What are these cups? These dollar store plastic champagne glasses or like wine glasses, you know what I mean?
Designs are in style.
Well, whatever you call
Very
it,
fancy.
it doesn't pay the bills. This little hobby is becoming a problem.
It's not.
You know I love fashion.
Let me just... Mac and cheese, give me some, please. Here's what happened so far. Are you ready for the recap so far? We're 1 minute and 40 seconds into this video. Here's how we go. That's how you know they have money, is the fake champagne glasses. There was a market meeting. 3 out of the 4 people raised their hand to contribute. The dad was like, 4th person without their hand raised, you contribute. And then he's like, you embarrassed me. Nobody else cared. Roppy Pond, I love you. Is that like Goldie Pond from, that anime? Kids. I forgot the name of it, but I love it, except that the 2nd season was bad. What is that? It is that. Heck yeah. That's good. Don't watch the 2nd season of that anime. You probably already did. But don't, though. Don't ever do it again. You're clearly a refined manga reader.
Since I was a kid.
Yeah.
What is
By
that
the time
show
I was
called,
your
though?
Age, I was already valedictorian.
I'm like
and I was
blanking
offered
on
a
the,
full ride
on the
at
name of the
Stanford.
show.
And what have you accomplished?
But I love it.
A sketchbook?
We own every manga. I bought them for... Did I buy them for Cozy? We own them all. But I can't think of the name of
Full of wasted time?
Chocolate ice cream. I want that. And mac and cheese.
Wait. Can't we at least just try to enjoy dinner?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
What's everyone's favorite flavor of ice cream?
You're wasting a golden opportunity.
This dad sucks.
Most people don't make accounting associate until their 3rd year.
Okay, well,
and I'm
how did she
handing it to you? I don't understand why you just don't focus on that. If you did, then maybe you'd have something to show for yourself in the next 5 years.
How old is she supposed to be? Is she an adult? Is she a high schooler with an adult job? I don't really understand.
Because I don't want to work in finance. I'm thankful for the
Chocolate chip,
opportunity.
cookies and cream, vanilla.
But I want to create my own
French vanilla or regular vanilla?
collection. It's always been my dream to see someone wearing
Cheesecake.
one of my
Jealous.
pieces
I had some pumpkin bread just now, though, so that was ooh.
that I designed.
Both.
You need to give up on this silly dream, Greta. Because
Clothes
that's
are
all
stupid.
it is. A silly dream. Look, you either fall in line and get your head screwed on straight, or I'm cutting you off. No car, no phone, no anything.
That's not fair. You can't be serious.
He has a job. Like, she works at the company. Is she not, like, getting paid for that work? Is she not, like, getting a paycheck for the job? Is that not what's happening? I don't know why he has control over her phone. I don't know why. A phone and a car, it's like, that's 2 things. And then you move out because your dad sucks. You know what I mean?
Don't you raise your voice at me, young lady. This is
so hard to talk to everything I do.
Oh, he spilled his fake wine. No hobby. Unacceptable. You're grounded. Yeah, that dad needs to go directly to jail. I don't know.
She is so hard-headed.
No.
Yeah, I wonder where she gets that from.
Oh! A bit of toxic magic.
I'm not going to be around forever.
What do you mean?
She needs to start taking her career more seriously.
Yeah, but just cut her some slack, Kyle. She's only 19.
Okay, thank you for the
And
comment.
I'm not getting any younger.
I wasn't on the right page, Ray. I hit the wrong button.
Planning on retiring soon.
What do you mean retiring? You're like... What's the funniest young age? Like 5 years old.
She needs to step up.
They're sitting so close together. Like, they're supposed to be, like, well off or whatever, but their little kitchen table is
I was
so
planning on
tiny.
retiring soon. She needs to step up.
Has to. Thank you, Claudion. Thank you for recognizing my comedic genius. Maybe instead of stepping up, you should step down as your dad! What are you?
Greta,
Wow.
What?
you need to change.
Why?
Because the way you're dressed is completely unprofessional.
You're kidding, right?
Does it look like I'm kidding?
What is wrong with the outfit?
Change your outfit.
No. If I'm gonna sign my life away, I might as well dress like myself while I do it.
Not in this building you won't. You would change into a black blazer.
Are
They're
you
sitting
serious
at
right
desks. Like, what are you talking about?
You heard me.
Anime
I'm
weeb.
serious.
You're getting
I've
onto my
already talked about
clothes,
this
what I
because
work,
this is
all the
not up for
things that I
debate
do.
or
There's nothing
discussion.
against
A black blazer
I'm really sorry, but we'll fix your filings right away, even if we have to amend the
Are
filing.
they screaming? Why did that stop?
The biggest mistake was me trusting this company with our financials. We will be taking our business elsewhere.
Hashtag Karen. Was that the big account? Wait for it.
What was that about?
Their filings were done wrong, and they're not too happy about it. I'm sorry, sir.
Who did the filings?
Could it be prepared by Greta?
I cannot believe you messed up again.
Well, I told you I'm not good at this stuff. What do you want me to do?
I want you to do better, but clearly you can't do anything right.
Wow, anything.
Now I have to clean up your mess.
Just move out. You're 19.
I get it.
It's gotta be
I
better.
suck at this stuff. So why can't you just support me and let me do what I want to do?
Fine. You want to be a designer? Go ahead. Why are you asking me?
You know it's not.
What do you mean? What is this tone shift? Clearly you have like conscripted her to do this job. Like, like, go ahead, do it. I don't care. It's like, clearly that's incorrect. Obviously.
That easy, Dad. I need capital. So if you could just loan me that 25K like
Okay, well that's also not reasonable. 25K.
I was telling you about, I can start.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, that's
you think
not
someone
ridiculous.
loaned me money to start my business?
You have an accounting firm. That's different. You didn't have to go out and buy raw materials and hire seamstresses. Please, why can't you just support me?
It's also like, I don't know. Don't you have to get your start in that business? Like, this dad sucks, but like at this point, I'm like, okay, maybe I understand a little bit. Because all of a sudden, now the daughter is being unreasonable. Be like, why won't you just loan me $25,000? Come on, Dad.
Is that even a real question? Because you're just gonna fail.
How would you even know that if you never even let me try?
Look at the mess you started with my company. Do you really think you can run one on your own?
Make them both bad to have a good story. Like Terraria. I want to play that. I've never played Terraria in any real capacity. When I start my new gaming channel very soon, hopefully, I want to play Terraria. Is a game I want to play just going in blind. You know what I mean? Like, can I play Terraria without knowing how to play Terraria?
Greta,
Greta,
are you okay, baby?
did you not hear all the yelling? Just looked at the dad. I'm not switching sides because this dad still sucks a lot, but I'm kind of just like, oh, now we're getting a bit more complete picture of the story.
You two have been at each other's
I've never
throats
played.
nonstop.
I feel like that would be a fun video.
Why can't you just compromise, honey?
Because compromise means giving her a bunch of money and then watching her fail.
Well,
I'm not gonna stand around and let that happen.
it is just one of these things. We don't know enough about the daughter's, like, she likes clothes. Does that mean she can design clothes? Well, I haven't seen her do literally any clothes designing. Like, maybe she's not good at it. We don't know if she's good at it. So, like, in this instance, the dad is, like, not being unreasonable because, like, is it a fleet of fancy? You know, I don't know. Like, the video has not really expressed that this is, like, her passion. It's just what she, like, wants to do. So, I don't know. You know
How
what
do
I
you
mean?
know she's gonna fail? It
Pick up
could
pretty
work.
quick.
Who knows?
I'm like okay at picking up games, but it's like they're still updating Terraria, right? Like it's like Minecraft in that way. So I feel like there is probably a bit of a steep learning curve.
I have always believed that if you let a person follow their passions, sooner than later, it'll eventually lead to success. I mean, your dad wanted you to be a lawyer.
To get a new family.
And instead you became an accountant. And look where they got you.
Yeah. But I still focused on a real career. Fashion.
I keep flopping back and forth because now the dad's being crappy again. Clothes, fashion is not real. It's like, well, it's real, but like we've been shown nothing that the daughter would like has an aptitude for it or anything.
Come on. How many people make it in that?
Regardless, it doesn't seem like she's succeeding at what she's doing now from what you told me
It'll kick your
happened
butt if you
earlier.
aren't prepared for it. I want that. I want that. I want it to be hilarious. I'm trying to make like very funny gaming videos, so like if I just like suck at Terraria, I think that'll be very, very funny. You know
Just
what I mean?
give her idea a chance.
A $25,000
If it doesn't
idea.
work, at least you'll know. And you guys won't have to fight. Give her 6 months. Let's see what happens.
$25,000. We're rich or whatever, even though our kitchen table is very, very small.
Yeah.
All
Go
right,
away,
Demon
Dad.
Slayer aesthetic.
It's me.
It's not your horrible father.
Can I come in?
You're already in. You've already entered. What is this outfit the mom's wearing?
I've got some good news and some bad news.
Are they pajamas?
Which do you want to hear first? The good news is your dad agreed.
They're like pajamas you
We're
could
gonna give you
maybe
the
go out in. You know what I mean?
25K for your collection.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But the bad news is you only have 3 months. And if it doesn't work, he doesn't want to hear about it anymore.
3 months to what? What do you mean 3 months? 3 months to do what? To pay it back?
Understand?
That's not a lot of
3
turnaround.
months? That's not a lot of time.
Well, then I guess you better get started. I meant tomorrow. It's past 10 o'clock.
I've only got 3 months.
And
I'm
I
not
know
gonna
that
let a
is
single
level
moment
of
go to
excitement.
waste.
Start your own fashion business. 3 months. Yeah, imagine the daughter's horrible at fashion. That's what I'm saying. We've been shown usually we are shown like, oh, they're good at the thing, but the world says no. But we have not been shown that she is good at the thing at all. So I'm just sort of like, wow. She got wait. What happened? Why did she got better at drawing X's? What's happening up there? These X's are so bad, and then here she's like, yeah, I'll draw these. So. They were very clearly drawn by different people. No, I don't know, maybe not. Had a bunch of people tell me they want the clothes I design my characters in. You should do it. Star, I have full confidence that if you ever decided to just do art as your job, like, you'd see great success. I know that is, you know, jump. I'm considering taking a similar jump myself in the near future. My body is a temple. I could design a sweater that just has some words on it. I'll make $1 million. Barbecue Pringles. How did I ever doubt her? I feel like if she's like on the road to success, $51. I don't know, baby. It's been 3 months. And I made 51 dollars. Wait. After 3 months after that? She gave up. The dad really like made her give it up. There's my picture from 4 months ago. Trash only.
You're working late.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting the dad to be like, well, I know you actually were doing it all and it was working well, and I gave you an extremely unrealistic timeline. But get back to work.
What did you just throw away?
Oh, nothing.
Really?
Eventually. I believe in you, Star, is all I'm saying.
It looks like you threw your sketchbook in the trash.
Now, why would you do that? All I've ever been is supportive. And a gaslighter. Did you
I
mean?
feel bad wasting your money. Looking at it makes me want to barf. Oh, before I forget. Here you go.
What's this?
I didn't spend everything that you gave me, so that's the change. You can just deduct the rest.
Wait. His name is Cal Grant? His name is Cal Grant. This looks like a real check. They got their props are better. Their checks used to just be like nothing. His name is Cal Grant. That's like a California Grant thing. Why is that his name?
I spend everything that you gave me, so
that's very funny.
That's the change. You can just deduct the rest that I owe from my paychecks each month until you're paid back in full.
Well, I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Fired.
What do you mean?
I mean, there won't be a check to deduct it from because you won't be working here.
What?
Are you fired?
What was that camera shot?
In a
Pasta
way.
check, thank you.
But it's not because I don't want you here. It's because I don't want you to give up on your dream.
Why did you wait a month to tell? It's been a month.
Greta,
okay, maybe it hasn't. Well, I'm confused. Matcha, hello. I'm confused about Matcha check. I love you. I'm confused about the timing here, because has this been 3 months after the original 3 months? All of a sudden, that doesn't seem correct at all based on what's happening right now. But she just like came back to work, and the dad's like, "Why are you working here? Stop working here. This doesn't make any sense."
No, things didn't work out, but I saw how hard you
Jiva,
worked.
hello. Welcome
and how
back.
passionate you were. And I just know that you can never be that here. So take 3 months, a year, however long. Because as your mom reminded me, if you let someone follow their passion, eventually it will lead to success.
Danger Biscuit,
and I'm happy
hello.
to support
Welcome.
you in any way I can until that happens.
Thanks, Dad.
Nothing changed, though. Nothing changed. Like, is it just that the dad, like, saw that she enjoyed it? Because he already knew that she would enjoy it. Nothing changed for him to have flipped 180 like this.
But still.
Because, like, why? Embarrassing. Because, like, why did he let her go back to work? Why did they have this conversation in the workplace? They couldn't just talk about this at home? Like, it's so ridiculous. No, you have to go back at work so I can have a dramatic workplace conversation. Come on. He says to his wife, like, "Honey, I'm gonna prank our daughter real good." Disappointing! I need to make that a redeem. Somebody remind me of that. Matcha, can you do me a favor on our one-to-one chat? Can you just spell disappointing in all caps? And I'll remember to do that later.
I hardly sold any of my pieces.
I just
made $52.
I just don't think I
Chloe,
have what
hello.
it takes. I see now that I should just stick to my job.
Oh, hey, Alice. I didn't know you were still working.
Yeah, my daughter had the car, so I was waiting for her to come pick me up.
That's one of my pieces.
OMG. Where did you get that from?
Oh, this is from this new boutique I found on Instagram. Isn't it so cute?
Wow.
I've never seen... I'm sorry. She doesn't look... She's probably early 20s, this woman, but like... Thank you, Matcha. I appreciate you. Because I literally will forget otherwise. She's maybe the best at sounding like a young teenager. She's got like... I don't know how she does. I don't know why I'm so impressed
Where
with
did
this.
you get that from?
Oh, this is from this new boutique I found on Instagram.
Like, she sounds very young, but I don't... She's probably 20s.
Isn't it so cute?
Wow.
Wow.
That's one of Greta's pieces.
No way! I love your stuff. I was just telling my friends about it.
What is
but
this
when we went
outfit?
on
I'm sorry. I don't mean to... It's not, like, bad. This is McDonald's chic, though. It kind of looks like a soccer jersey a little bit. You know? And then the dad sees that and he's like, maybe you should just work here. Ah! 90s ball pit energy. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, whatever.
Yeah, my daughter had the car, so I was waiting for her to come.
Yeah.
Pieces.
No way! I love your stuff. I was just telling my friends about it, but when we went on Instagram, I noticed the page wasn't there anymore.
I deleted it.
That's because
That's because it's going through a bit of a refresh. But it'll be back up soon. Tell your friends to check back tomorrow.
Okay, thanks. Keep up the great work.
I love McDonald's. I love McDonald's. Look at himself cozy colored. It's a riddle. Pink is the answer.
Now, if that isn't a sign, I don't know what is. Greta, you have to keep going. And just a little tip. You might try marketing on TikTok.
How do you know anything about TikTok?
I'm an accountant. I do taxes for a living.
He's an accountant on TikTok. If you don't understand that joke, don't Google it.
You don't think I know how my clients make money?
That's a great point. I should have asked you sooner.
Take it. And don't worry about paying me back.
Ever.
Think of this as an investment.
But you pay back an investment.
Be so successful that one day I'll be working for you.
That first video was not very good. One of the funniest jokes you've ever heard me make. Thank you. What is this new one? What? Am I wrong? This doesn't look that good. Like, this is like, it's a complicated outfit. You almost choked on your lunch. Tony the Tiger Sheik. Stop! Stop it! It is about to be Halloween. That outfit is great! Wow! That was a TikTok already. I don't know what to say. That's a TikTok. By exploring me to my career. Whoa! 40K! harassment. Over 639 sales only. $40,000.
We
Heck
just
yeah, Matcha.
surpassed $1 million last quarter.
$1 million? What?
What? Crazy.
And big news. By the end of this year, we'll begin shipping internationally to over 50 countries.
Why not? Sure. He was doing a Fortnite dance. Wait. Was he? The dad? No. Wait. Oh! I missed that! He snuck it right in at the end there. What? That's hilarious because he knows about TikTok, you see.
We just
He's cool. Hello, fellow kids.
surpassed $1 million in 50 countries.
Yeah, over 50 states. That jacket, like, is a little too big for her.
Seriously, awesome job, team. Keep up the great work. Can you all give us a moment?
I thought she was a fashion.
Good to see you again.
Oh, you too. Tell your mom I said hi. And I apologize again for having to shut the company down.
Shut the company down! What? Just sell it to someone. What do you mean?
She was really sad, but she said you weren't able to find anyone to help take over.
No one would do it. Literally no one would be like, hey, I do want to run a successful company. No one was up for the job? What?
Yes, I had to retire. But fortunately, Greta makes enough to support me, so I don't have to worry.
I had to retire. I am ancient. I am unable to work.
And her really paid off.
That's so good to hear. Great meeting, Greta.
It was a good meeting. You ever leave a meeting and you're like, great meeting?
I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. So, you have Alice's daughter working for you?
Yep.
No, she's just visiting.
I find hiring customers is really smart because they already think like our target demographic.
Brilliant.
Hydrate.
Oh, I almost forgot.
It's 25K. Get out.
What is this?
Open it. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah, try it on. Try it on.
Thanks. It's great.
Fits like a glove.
It does, doesn't it?
Hey, what do you think?
I'll be honest. I kind of like that.
Amazing.
Oh, I'm so.
Not the other ones. Like, this is kind of cool. You only wear that to like an event.
Perfect. Let's eat.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm here.
Now you better not get any pasta sauce on it.
Here you go. Thank you.
Those feel empty.
What about?
Those were for sure empty. That's a big pet peeve because I have worked in film before. And one of the rules they tell you is like if you have like bags or like anything like that, like you want to, if it's supposed to have something in it, like put something in it. So that there's weight.
Now you better not get any pasta sauce.
It sounds empty. You can hear it. It sounds empty.
Here you go. Thank
And then the way she grabs his last one, it's like all tipped over. Like she pulls it. Oh shoot. Like she pulls
What about
it
the
all
boy?
crooked out. Because people can tell. People will talk.
It's the girl.
Okay, I'm having such a good time. Let's see. Okay. We got two more. Two more, y'all. We're going like gangbusters right now. Alright, this is Nerd Cheats to Win High School Valedictorian. She's what's it?
Wait, it's not that bad. You might still be able to graduate.
Maybe. I love her outfit, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Such a mess about the grades. I already failed like half the class.
Yes.
Oh, this one's gonna be good. Heck yeah, Froppy. I believe you.
Oof. Fletcher must have posted grades.
She also this actress looks like what's that horror
Fletcher.
movie with the girl on the cover? You know, they just came out with like a sequel of it. You know what I'm talking about? She looks just like that girl. Kinda.
Must have posted grades. I heard he
But I don't
failed
know
like
what it's
half the
called.
class.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
What do you mean comfy?
ah, what a bummer.
Oh darn! Shoot.
Nice save,
If Fletcher failed half the
The
class,
movie
that
X?
means
I
that
don't know
my
what it
odds.
is. It's like it's got that girl on the cover. It's just her face, but it looks like they've mirrored it. You know what I mean? If somebody knows what I'm talking about, they say the name, I'll be like, it's that. But I don't remember it off the top of
For
my head.
valedictorian, just
Sally face. I want to play that.
up. Come on.
I think I bought it. Maybe I could play. Ooh, I could play that. What is the movie about? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the movie, but like, it's got a very recognizable. It looks just like her. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if Google will get. Okay, hold on. The horror movie with the deaf girl? That's not it. With the girl's face on the cover. This isn't gonna be enough. Maybe it will be. Maybe we go to images. It's horror movies, so I'm like a little worried. Oh, it's this one! What? It's Orphan! It's her! It's this! Yeah, right? You see what I'm talking about? Hold on. Let's, There we go. So, like, I thought that this shot of her kind of looked like that.
You might still be
It's
able to
less
graduate.
side to side. But it reminded me of it.
Oof. Fletcher.
You see what I'm talking about, though? It's not really the same at all. But I don't know. Maybe it was just the hair. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, chat.
Must have posted grades. I heard he failed like half the class.
Yes.
But they're like making another Orphan movie, I
mean,
think. But I don't know
what a
anything about
bummer.
the first one.
Nice save,
If Fletcher failed half the class, that means that my odds for valedictorian just went up. Come on.
Why is that?
Ha. 101.3%. Best grade in the class. Between this and the extra credit I just gave in for trig, there is no
Jenna, I don't
way
know what
anybody
that is.
has a higher GPA than me. It's gonna take me forever to write my valedictorian speech.
She's all like putting her finger down. Let's see.
Higher GPA than me.
As if you can't
It's gonna
just
take
like
me forever to write my
at a
valedictorian
glance clearly see that there are 2 4-digit numbers on this list.
speech. If I get started now, maybe I'll have enough time. No, you're right. I should have started weeks ago. What was
Oh,
I
yeah.
thinking? Procrastination is never the way.
You might want to take a look at this.
Ah!
Someone has a 101.7%?
Baby, it's a good thing you
gonna
haven't
have to
started
fight to
working
the
on your
death.
speech yet.
Wait, but how is this possible?
You're
I've
supposed to
gotten
grades
an
in the
A
hall.
on every single assignment. I haven't missed a day.
You'd
I've
have
filled
to
out
do-
every single piece of extra credit. I don't just own this class, I own this school. Who could be smarter than me?
I don't know.
Let my finger get stuff like that so I don't get
maybe
something
it's
wrong. Well,
less
sure,
of-
but if you're trying to like look at all of them, but like at a glance you could see that 2 of those numbers were a lot bigger than the other.
Chan? Or Christina Winters?
Russell couldn't solve a trigonometric function to save his life. And Christina has the hand-eye coordination of a subterranean mole rat. There's no way that she passed PE with more than a B-. Couldn't be either of them.
It's her.
Julie Crenshaw.
She's really good
think?
at pageants and soccer.
Oh, it has to be her. There's no one else in the
Her
school.
glasses aren't on correctly.
You think?
Those, I mean, they're clearly fake glasses, but they fit her face very well, except for the fact that they are off. That will have a thing. I think that she looks good in this style of glasses, but they don't fit her face. Is more what I mean, because they're all off to this. Like this one's like all the way over here.
Oh, it has to be her. There's no one else in the school who can explain in detail
I
the
don't think it
laws
has
of
the names on there. It
thermodynamics
has, like, probably
and
the
nuclear physics, recite a Shakespearean sonnet word for word from memory, and hit a tennis ball over a net with the power of a Williams sister.
That's a lot. Who wrote this? Was it Dhar Mann, really? Because, dang.
Is Julie. They don't pick valedictorian for like another 2 weeks. So you got plenty of time to catch up.
You're right. I don't know what I was getting so worked up about. There's no way
Grades.
Julie Crenshaw's gonna beat me.
Other people need to see that.
Okay.
She knows
can
her own
anyone
thing.
Tell
She better have
me
links
what
turned off.
year Roman
I'm gonna post
Empire
a
was
link, put it
officially
in.
formed?
The Discord, baby. Why is the classroom so dark?
Emily?
27 BC. It marks the year that Octavian adopted the name Augustus and then assumed title of first citizen, thus ending the Republic and starting the Empire.
Good job.
Man, he thought he had you.
Please.
I'm too.
Yes,
I know everything.
Julie.
While Emily's explanation is correct, and most historians would agree it's an acceptable answer, couldn't one also argue that the Battle of Actium in 31 BC is what constitutes the end of the Republic?
I thought this was high school, not like a master's.
After all, once Cleopatra and Antony were defeated, Octavian was the sole ruler of Rome, and he acted in capacity as emperor.
What the hell?
That is an excellent point. You know, those are the kind of answers that make someone a promising doctoral candidate. All right, before I forget and we run out of time, let me pass back your papers from last week. And remember, your final essays on the Julio-Claudian emperors are due at the end of the month, so there is still time to improve if...
How are they getting such high grades on their tests? How are they both getting above 100? Why is there extra credit on the test? That doesn't make any sense. Why?
You didn't quite get what you wanted this time around.
What'd you get?
101%. That's what happens when you include an appendix, annotated bibliography, and photos. Oh, let me get that.
Thank you.
What? Let me see that. How did you get a higher score than me? I
don't
researched this
know.
paper for weeks.
I used a primary source.
You used Wikipedia? I used a primary source.
No
We are not the same.
way. The only primary source would be in Latin.
I know. I translated it.
I hate. This is so ridiculous. Bye-bye. I'm sinking into my chair, chat. I'm done. Stream's over. I can't. No, I'm joking. Ah, my hands fell out, though. I know Latin. I'm very smart. I learned Latin. I'm 18.
I can write and
I
read in
do
Latin.
love it, Chloe. Thank you. You know me.
I went to Catholic school for 6 years before coming here.
I don't know that they teach you Latin. In that's, I think you just recite Latin, huh? Yeah? Huh? Where'd you go to Catholic school? Rome?
I have to admit, I am very, very impressed with...
The way she whipped her head back.
Before coming here.
I have to admit, I am very, very impressed with your research, Julie. If I were a betting man, I'd put my money on you for valedictorian in a few weeks.
She freaks out.
Well, valedictorian isn't everything.
Oh, you lost a sneeze. That is the worst.
It's
She
not
gave her the
fair.
death stare. What is this outfit? I
I've
love
worked
it.
my entire high
It's
school
so
career
cute.
for this. Valedictorian was supposed to be mine, not Julie's. This ruins my entire 10-year plan.
You have a 10-year plan?
Become valedictorian, graduate summa cum laude from Princeton, go to Harvard Law School, make editor of the Law Review before clerking for the Supreme Court.
Jeez.
That's a good plan. I'm fine with that.
I don't even know what I want to do 10 minutes from now.
Probably go home.
My point is
I'm done here.
that I didn't take all these AP courses, shell out for private tutoring, and
You have a
miss
shirt and
every
skirt like
single
that, it's
party for the
adorable.
last 4 years for
taste.
nothing. I didn't work this hard just to be bested by Julie freaking Crenshaw.
Even if you ace everything between now and when they make the selection,
too complex.
there's no way you can enter out in
For
time.
anyone in Wikipedia, just replace the EN with simple. What? I don't understand.
Not unless she like
looks like
mysteriously
Wednesday?
disappears.
She looks like.
I
mean,
was
it's
a
like
figure of speech.
kinda.
No, I know. It's just maybe
see
maybe
it.
you're onto something.
Okay, I am not going to prison for you.
No, not that. I mean, maybe you're right. It doesn't matter how good my grades are if hers still say the same. Maybe the trick isn't raising my grades, but lowering hers.
Okay, not only is that absurd, it's
Because
impossible.
of you stationed overseas, just text you happy birthdays. They're 5 years late. That's very sweet. But oh no.
Okay, there's no way you can do that.
Albert Einstein once said, only those who attempt the absurd achieve the impossible.
You have lost your mind. Okay, just because someone is better at something than you doesn't mean you have to tear them down.
Where did you hear that? Winnie the Pooh? Grow up.
Whoa! Anne, what the heck? Oh my goodness, Anne, thank you so much. I'm putting aside a Magic the Gathering pack to open, and once there's a scene
Sometimes to
break,
get
how
ahead,
about?
you have to play dirty.
How are you, Anne?
Would you
Hello.
even bring her grades down?
Might have misread. Well, what part did I make a mistake? They were late to say happy birthday. If I said the wrong thing, I understood the right
By
thing.
using the most dangerous weapon I have at my disposal.
A knife. You paid me chore money for this. Wait. Wait. What? Wait.
Time's up.
What does that mean?
Please pass your scan.
I don't. Really? I never knew that, Anne. What the heck? I had no idea. Amazing. Clara Dogford. Oh. New Model Ruffians. I only saw the teaser. If you post, Clara, did you post it on the Bird app? I want to see. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Comfy Catboy, and we are having a buck wild stream right now. This week's Dhar Mann videos have been hilarious, and this one is no different. So there's a girl who's trying to sabotage the other girl with the highest grade so that she, in fact, will be valedictorian. But everything's stupid. Now there's a montage.
Constant front.
How was your stream, Clara? Did it go super good? They're cheating! Wow, I got an A+. How could you see anything? How can she get a good grade at gym if she doesn't have gym clothes? Riddle me that, Dhar Mann. Where? I don't know where they are.
Sorry, have you guys seen my PE clothes? No?
I don't know. We were just standing here when somebody else stole them, but we didn't see anything. Yo, I don't get to play gym today. You could just do. He's like so disappointed. All over the. Oh, is that? Never seen goggles like that. Uh-oh. You'll never be valedictorian with a single. Playing high school dodgeball? Great at how well you do dodgeball. Can you imagine? The raid happened, Metal. The raid happened. Get her. She's already out. Oh boy.
I swear it was an accident.
Oh, no,
That's not what it looked like.
It was just some friendly competition. I admit,
out.
I can get a little carried away when it comes to academia and sports.
And My Hero Academia.
Julie knows that I would never do anything to hurt her on purpose.
Of course not. It looks worse than it is, and honestly, I'm more embarrassed than
King
anything.
Draken, thank you for the
If you
follow.
say
Welcome to
so.
the Mew Crew.
I
It was an
suppose I can let you off with a
accident.
warning, but because the school year is wrapping up, a word of advice. You might want to think about taking your foot off the gas. Oh, and that reminds me, I'm glad you're both here. Today is the deadline
I
to
mean, I've been
elect
following it. I don't know, but
valedictorian.
thank you.
Really, I had no idea.
And Raiders, if you guys are having a good time here, I would love it if you check out the Discord and the YouTube. They're beautiful places. I'm gonna be uploading a new YouTube video that I've been working on for 6 weeks, very, very soon. So if you want to check that out, I get carried away when people mention Bakugo. We've seen 2 episodes, I think, of My Hero so
Idea,
far.
I totally forgot.
To elect valedictorian.
Really, I had no idea. I totally forgot.
He's laying.
It was close. You were within 0.01% of
The
each
glasses
other.
still just don't fit.
So
my
we
face at all.
crunched the numbers, and it looks like Julie is this year's valedictorian.
Oh my gosh!
Why would you do that? Why would you, like... You could have just, like, announced it not with both of them right here. And he's so happy about it, too. I'm gonna make one of you very happy and the other one, like, extremely unhappy. And, I'm gonna do it with both of you right here. Because that's, I'm living my truth. I'm living my truth.
Really? Ah, I can't believe it!
Yeah, she's really good at the death stare. I've never seen this actress in a Dhar Mann before, but she's very good.
Valedictorian was supposed to be mine.
I don't know. I mean, it kind of seems like she earned it. Fair and square. Even with you sabotaging her these past few
What's
weeks.
wrong with... So she wants to be the valedictorian, but the other girl got it instead of her. So she's upset.
It's okay to come in second.
No, it's not. Second is for losers. Nobody remembers who won silver. They only remember who won gold.
So? You're still going to Princeton?
I don't remember being so
change
competitive over this.
anything.
I wasn't personally anywhere close to valedictorian in high school, so... you know, it was a little off my radar.
No, it doesn't change anything until it comes time to give out the scholarships this fall.
Okay, if you don't get enough scholarship
You're
money,
going to an
then
Ivy,
you'll just
you're
have to
good.
take out
I
loans.
know, she's
You know,
already, like,
the rest
set. I don't
of us.
know.
I'm too smart to be...
It's just sort of like, it's like, how do I say, like, the first, like, big boy job that you get in life, they probably care if you, like, went to a college. The Great Potato, I love you. Hello. But after that job, after your first job, when you give out your resume to, like, the second job that you have, they just look to see if you went to college at all. You know, like, they don't care unless you're doing something serious like medicine or, you know, whatever, something that has higher education. They're just like, hey, did you, like, graduate from a 4-year? Dope. Okay, cool. We're not going to confirm that at all. You can just lie. I'm not condoning this necessarily, but, like, if you, like, didn't go to college and you're worried about it and it's like you're beyond, like, I don't know, when you get on in life a little bit, you could just lie. Because what are they going to do? They're going to call the college? No. Like, they're not doing that. They're just like, oh, you went to, you know, a local college near us? Like, dope. Okay, cool. Love it. So, like, she's all worried about, my point is that she's all worried about this, right? But, like, she's already been accepted to the college. The first job isn't going to be like, oh, you went to this Ivy League school and you got valedictorian 4 years ago? Wow. Like, no. Like, they'll just care that you went to college. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Burdened by debt.
You missed by 0.01
Well, it
margin.
looks like that's gonna be your only option.
They should have just done a joint valedictorian at that point, honestly. If I was the school and there was... Because who's third place? The person in third place is such a wide margin. There was nobody even close to 100%.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's
These are my
over.
transcripts from my last...
You
transcripts
lost.
of what? Of your school? That's wild. I don't know how I would even obtain those at this point.
It's not over until I'm the last woman standing.
I have to kill her.
You can't change what's already happened. Okay, it's in the past. Maybe learn nothing from history.
History
I haven't learned
is
Latin
exactly
yet,
how I'm
so
going
no.
to change this.
Froppy, I love you. Did I miss that? Oh, I'm so sorry. Froppy, I love you.
She's here. She's here.
This is a good idea.
Too late.
All of her outfits are. I love them. I love all of her outfits. I don't know what to tell you.
Heard about you being our valedictorian.
Clara, you're sweet. Thank you so much.
Congrats.
Go have a good lunch.
Thanks.
And here's the YouTube link.
Yeah, it's been crazy,
Listen,
especially
if you don't want to
these
listen to
last few
me,
weeks, but
listen to Clara. Goodbye, Clara. I love you. I'm gonna rewind a little bit.
I don't think this is a good idea.
too late.
Too late.
Hey, Julie. I heard about you being our valedictorian.
Wow.
Congrats.
Thanks.
My college
Yeah,
grades
it's
and
been
stuff.
crazy,
You get
especially
the
these
college
last
facts
few
and
weeks,
stuff.
but I'm excited.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But was that like way later? Like, what kind of a job was that? Because that's wild. I've never heard of that.
Wondering, actually, if you have time, if you would be open to tutoring me. You know, I've heard how you have helped other people
Facts and fallacies.
in the past, and oof,
What
drink
is
is
this
just
gonna accomplish?
kicking my butt. So,
Yeah, I'd be happy to help. What specifically are you having trouble with?
you know,
Graphics cards.
Graphic? That just happens to be my specialty. When do you
Yeah, I'm
want to
about
meet?
to start a lot more YouTube channels. Once I push through this Rubik video, I'm gonna start doing a lot of like way less edited gaming stuff. So I'm with it on a fresh channel because I just want to play video games sometimes. But it's streaming like maybe only an hour of a game isn't like reasonable. So YouTube's gonna be the way.
you know what?
My current
I'll
job.
check my calendar. Let me get back to you.
Childcare. Yeah, okay. Maybe for something that works with kids, I could see it. That's a little more like, hey, you're gonna be working with kids. Like, are you are you good? I can understand that.
Don't you think you're taking this just a little too far?
I don't know what the plan is. Glasses are still not on quite right. What did she obtain just now?
I mean, Julie won't just lose.
Copied to clipboard. You know, I have my PC also set when I copy something that a big pop-up in the middle of the screen shows up.
I mean, Julie won't just lose out on valedictorian. She could.
They're just constant. They're like not on her face right. It's bothering me because like this would be an easy fix. They just bend the bridge a little bit and then they'll fit fine. They will fit fine, but they just never did that. And now they're just all off kilter and it's bothering me. I love the glasses. This is a very good Star Spice, I love you. What is she stealing the essay? Oh. Did she switch? She's switching the papers? Thank you, Star Spice, for all those things. It's the style to have it crooked. You're right. Why is nobody else at the school? Why are you turning in a paper after hours?
I can't believe it's been a week. I know Mr. Kren uses plagiarism software.
Maybe it didn't work.
I don't know what you're talking about. This isn't mine.
Then why does it have your name on
How dare Star Spice?
I don't know. It's my cover page, but it's not my paper. I swear, I didn't write this.
Oh, we know you didn't write it. That's the problem. You know this school has a zero-tolerance policy for plagiarism, Julie.
I know, but I didn't plagiarize anything. I promise, you have to believe me.
This would be, she'll just show her own paper to the tune of Kiss. This witch, this witch.
This is a huge ethical violation. And coming from you, I've never been more disappointed.
She would see
I have no
them
choice.
creeping around the door.
I'm gonna have to disqualify you from being valedictorian. And you won't be able to walk at graduation.
What?
Because you're flunking. We're flunking you.
You're lucky you're not being expelled. I trust you'll handle her grade.
That's like, I don't know. To jump immediately to expulsion for plagiarizing, like, that's, like, don't plagiarize, but that's a bit of a, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But also, like, she just needs to show them her paper that surely is saved on her computer or the cloud or whatever.
Quick, if 5x plus 3 equals...
Emily, I was just on my way to find you.
Really? What's up?
Well, there's been a change of plans. Julie, unfortunately, she no longer meets the eligibility requirements for valedictorian. So you'll be giving a speech at graduation.
Really? Are you serious? Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Don't touch me.
I will work on that speech right away.
Oh. I hope this girl's in more of them. I like her.
I can't believe
fun.
that Big Day's finally here. Did you get to
more,
read my speech? It's pretty good, huh?
What you did to Julie was messed up, Em. It should be her going up there to give a speech, not you.
Why are you...
I outsmarted her, didn't I? I mean, that's what being
Maybe
valedictorian
don't
is all
talk
about.
about this right now.
I earned this.
And now, without further ado, it is my honor to welcome this year's
I
valedictorian,
love this like monitor
Emily
they brought
Brighton.
out just to have confetti on it. Good thing she brought her water bottle to graduation.
Thank you, Principal Owens.
Real quick, when I went to college graduation, I didn't like. I don't really like dressing up nice, like in a nice shirt or a suit or whatever. I also don't own a suit even now. But so I didn't understand that, like, oh, what you're kind of what's implied that you do is that you like get a nice clothes to wear under your graduation robes, for, you know, masculine presenting people. And so I just like had like a t-shirt, regular pants on underneath. And then I got there and like all the dudes are like in suits and I'm just like, oh. Whoops.
I cannot even begin to
I didn't
describe
know that.
how
Bad girl,
grateful
hello.
I am for this distinction
Welcome
among
to
my peers.
Backside.
I just want to say
What?
thank you to my family, my friends, my
She
teachers,
stole her
everyone who's
sister's
helped
speech.
me along my way. Without any of you, it would not even be possible. Over the last 4 years, I've learned a lot. And being up here, representing
Gasp.
our class, I've never been
Everyone's like, what? Whoa.
more. What's going on? What's happening? What is that? The truth? What is she doing here? Who let her in?
I'm here to expose you for the fraud that you are, Emily.
Fraud?
I also just love like oh, it's a carbon copy of her essay, but like they're not even gonna talk to her about it.
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Can we turn that off?
I don't know how a TV works, he says.
Somebody
He's
woke up on
like,
the wrong side of the bed this
he's
morning.
like,
Can we turn that off?
I can't. I don't know. I don't know.
Looks like you didn't pay enough attention in computer class.
Okay, you've had your fun.
Graduation.
Is
I
there
did
such
it for college. I guess I did it for high school too. I didn't do it for middle school. And apparently I won a writing award, but nobody told me I was in contention for this award. So I didn't show up at my middle school graduation. And then they were just calling my name. And I wasn't there to receive this award.
security, things like this?
The only person security's gonna be after is you, after I've shown everyone else what you've done.
And the police. I've called the police also. They're gonna arrest you.
And what exactly is that?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Here is my Scantron from Fletcher's class last month, where I got an F. But this isn't my handwriting, is it? It's yours.
She's so smart, but she didn't know how to change.
You're the only one who puts X's above their I's.
In the whole world.
Just like you did on my forged Scantron.
She's crazy. You're crazy.
You switched it out so I'd fail the exam. But that wasn't enough for you, was it? Once I matched the handwriting sample, everything started to add up. So,
Dhar Mann, when things that happen in the dark don't come to light.
I went into your locker.
How did you do
and
that?
found my missing PE clothes, so I couldn't participate in gym.
Why'd you put them in the just throw them away? I thought she was smart.
You went in my locker. That's a violation. That's wrong. I know. Like, you're the one to talk. But then I found the biggest betrayal of all. Here is proof.
How did she get control of the TV? Like
that Emily logged into a school computer,
like she just Chromecasting
printed out
into
a
it.
plagiarized essay, and put my name on it so I'd be disqualified from becoming valedictorian.
I didn't do that. All she has to be is like, no. She's wrong, actually.
Get off the stage, liar.
Liar. We're just gonna trust her.
Justice for Julie! Justice for Julie!
Everyone turns so
Justice
quickly!
for Julie! Justice for Julie! Justice
Oh,
for
she's like a good actress. She's like crying and stuff.
Wait, no, what about my speech?
The only speech you'll be hearing today is one from the Princeton Administration Committee.
What do you mean? Copycat scene investigation. Yeah! The whole audience booed her out of town, and I got my place as valedictorian, and everyone clapped. They clapped.
If you came here to gloat, don't bother. Owen's already called Princeton, and they rescinded my admissions offer.
Yeah, you
So
hacked
there,
up.
you win. You happy now?
No. Look,
all I wanted was valedictorian.
I'm not happy about what you did. It was really screwed up. And it's gonna take a lot of time and therapy to move past it. But I just wanna say, I get it.
What?
Being the best is not easy. My
Oh,
entire
plus
life,
ratio.
there's always this expectation of always coming in first. Always being
Bet
perfect.
this happens every year.
From my
at Princeton.
parents, teachers, students, but most importantly,
Activate Wait. Activate Windows. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mute Crew. Yeah, I didn't say anything, but I also hesitated at therapy. I'm like, therapy? Did this traumatize you?
always had that
I don't know.
expectation for myself.
Like, it sounds like you've come out on top in a matter of days. So.
And I imagine you have it too.
I had a whole 10-year plan mapped out.
Only 10? Mine's 20. Sorry, I didn't mean to one-up you there. I might not like you, but I understand you. Because I am you.
Oh.
But slightly less devious.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but thank you for saying that. I don't think anyone else ever actually understood why this was so important to me. And second place isn't exactly my strong suit.
She 10-upped her. I
I'm
am
sorry.
you pulls the mask off.
For what I did. You don't deserve that. I think maybe Tanya was right. Just because someone's better at something than you doesn't mean that you need to tear them down.
So you see.
Well, I guess this is it. After today, we both part ways. I'll be at Stanford and you'll be at...
Probably Brown. It's my safety school.
Well, you'll be going to Brown. I'll be going to Stanford. We'll both
Is Brown a good school or not? Is that still a pretty good school?
graduate top of our class and start our careers. Actually, I'll be starting law school.
Wait, you're planning on going to law school?
Yeah.
Me too. Where?
Harvard.
Emily?
We're gonna be enemies again. Ivy League? So it's still like extremely good? Okay, cool.
Good luck, and I'll see you for a rematch in 4 years, Brighton.
He only called Princeton. He didn't call Brown. She can't let the principal know that she also got accepted to Brown.
Can I trouble you for 20?
That's it. It's over. That's it. I really like that actress. But that was too ridiculous. Too ridiculous. We got one more, babies. Evil stepdad. Oh no, wait. Actually, sorry. Oh.
Comfy, I need your Catboy wisdom on which game to play today. Do I play Phasmophobia or Chicken Police?
I don't know what Chicken Police is, but Chicken Police. I don't really like Phasmophobia that much. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the kind of game I like. A procedurally generated, it's different every time, so you can play it forever sort of game. However, what I don't like typically are games that don't sort of like teach you how to play them in any real way. People love Phasmophobia, so I'm not like pooping on it, but like for me, I'm just like, I need a game to tell me like how to play it. I don't want to have to learn through YouTube tutorials how to play a game. You know what I mean? I also get jump scared, so it's a horror thing. Oh wait, forgot. Hold on.
All right.
We got the sub goal, baby. Cover up my hands. I'll cry enough to make it entertaining. Cozy and I played with Clara once, but the whole bit of it was that none of us knew how to play. Boop. And so like, I don't know, we didn't like do all those things. So we don't have Pokemon today, but we do have Magic the Gathering's newest joke set, Unfinity. So the theme of this is that it's all it's like a theme park, and the theme park is space themed. So I think we can just go from the bottom. Baby! Hey, bad girl, let's not do this. You're spamming the chat with Robbie Coltrane stuff. And I've not said anything, but this is a no downer zone, please. I know that Robbie Coltrane has passed. I think that we all do, but we don't need to keep bringing it up. Thank you very much. We got Wrath of the Blank. Because this version has sticker cards where you can take these stickers at the top, and I could name this Wizards of the Baloney if I wanted to. And hey, you know what? I do want to. Check it out, baby. We got Wizards of the Baloney. And if I really wanted to... Wait, let's see what comes up next. So these are real stickers. These are sticker cards. Because it's a joke set. We got Rat in the Hat. That's the Rat in the Hat right there. I don't know what really...
Wow.
Look at how happy he is. Wow. We got Rad Rascal. He's a devil employee. We got Carnival Carnivore. He's just a big old frog. He's an alien crab horror, actually. We got Coming Attraction. It's just a spaceship or something. Whoop. We got Resolute Vegisaur. He's like a T-Rex with trample. That's pretty wild. What does he eat? Is he eating? Oh, he's got carrots in his hand. He's got carrots, baby. A real handful. It's a baby alien. It's a little baby alien. Rat in the Hat. It's Templeton from Charlotte's Web. Oh, you're probably right. That makes sense. He got candy. He's got a lollipop. He's eating it. We got Animate Object. Which I think he's feeding a fry to his drink. Thank you so much, Soulburn. I love you. Baby Alien. A Balian. A Babalian. And this is our rare? Already? I haven't been counting. There's a lot of cards left, but this is our rare. Oh, because we get a cool land in these. And then this is a token, I guess. So this is our rare. This must also mean that we have a foil. Main Event Horizon. Our foil? Oh no, this is the land. Okay, so we have a plains. What the hell? So this set also has these borderless full art lands that are like space themed, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Goblin was like, I need a girlfriend who wants fries with that shake. Ba-dumps. And then we have 2 attraction cards, which is like a thing from this set, and I suppose this will be a foil. Ooh. Angelic Herald. Oh, what is he? He looks kind of like Rockadoodle. That old Don Bluth Rockadoodle, you know? Rockadoodle! I had that on VHS. That's a confusing movie. So that's cool. I have, I'm gonna get more Pokemon whenever I'm able, but, for the now time, I have 9 more of these packs to open. Rockadoodle is an awakening for me. Say I'm just kidding. Say more. These are pretty cool. I like them. I like them. Oh wait, yeah. Hold on. We were gonna. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Check it out. This is the trivia contest, so we'll just some big ol' eyes. Goldie made me realize I was bi at 5 years old. I don't remember. What character was that? I don't remember. Rockadoodle's wild. If you all get the chance, I don't know if that's streaming anywhere, but, like, that's a crazy movie. it doesn't, like, I feel like I liked it. The Lady Chicken he loves, it's, oh God, it's been, like, very, very long time since I've seen it. Should I Google her? I'm worried. Hold on, let me see. Rockadoodle Goldie. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, okay. I probably won't show her on screen, maybe? No, for 100%. 100%, man. Wait, okay, I'll pull up this image. This is, can I actually show if... She is, yeah, look at her. Yeah, no, I get it. She's a human with a chicken face. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go back to, we'll watch the last Dhar Mann. Vanessa Rabbit. A little bit. Okay. All right. Here I go again on my own. Ba-ba-bow, bow. We're back here. Okay, let me turn my hands back on. Evil stepdad steals from daughter.
There I am, just chilling on my yacht.
Oh.
Who walks over? Elon Musk.
No.
I swear. And
He's
I'm
the
like,
cool.
hey, buddy.
I love Elon Musk.
That's me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness,
Lola Bunny
Jazz.
archetype.
I can't believe it.
I'm more bi now. You just saw a hot chicken of hello.
Can we have a picture? Of course, yeah. Thank you so much.
Wow. When you said that your daughter was into music, I thought you meant karaoke.
No, she's my little superstar.
She's famous. She's literally
that's
famous.
sweet. So anyway, what were we talking about? Elon.
I love Elon. He's a tech bro. You know he's
So
bad
it's
because he's talking about Elon Musk. If you like Elon Musk, stop it. Why?
Musk. How many
No
shares?
way! The record label just emailed me about signing me. They said my bonus can be up to $100,000.
Wait, did you just say $100,000?
Uh-huh.
No way. That is incredible.
So this man is gonna be awful, and he's acting all annoyed, like, oh, $100,000, and now he's gonna scheme, right? But like, for me, I'm just like, if he was gonna scheme, just like play nice, and then like she'll treat the mom well, and then you'll get treated well if that's what you're after. But he's gonna do something that's way more greedy than that.
It's all happening so fast.
He's pouring drinks into his
I
mouth
don't
on
want
the
to do the wrong
swing.
thing.
Oh, I think I remember that.
I'm not sure. I mean, you're very smart, but you are still so young. I think we should get a manager.
You know, Jasmine, I used to be a financial advisor to some of the richest people in the world.
He's one of my
Winfrey,
favorite Dhar Mann
Bezos,
actors, though.
Gates.
Oh, that's right.
He really understands what's going on here. Hello, Shark.
You shared the stories with me. Wait, show her the pictures you showed me.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't they finish their
It's my
fries?
favorite one.
I'm seeing all those fries on the plate, and I'm just like, that's not photoshopped. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me photoshopped on next to this whoever that is.
Cool. Who is that?
Branson. Sir Richard Branson, founder of Virgin. He had his own record label. Look, the point is that I know the industry fairly well. And if you'd like, I could take care of the business side.
Well, we've just met, so.
What a great idea.
Nope.
Mike should be your manager.
Nope. Mom's bad too. Mom's bad too.
It's like fate. And you're in between jobs right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just too good at managing,
Looking at my
so I'm in between jobs.
options. I got about 7 offers right now. I'm just deciding which one I want to take. But I'd much rather be helping you two.
You can tell he's evil because why is he sitting like this? Why is he like his leg is all up? It's like resting it like up in between the table. What are you doing, sir? What is going on?
Maybe I should try things first myself and just see how it...
She's also got, I know I'm like nitpicking on very small things like the girl's glasses from before. Somebody couldn't have just stopped the production and patted this little piece of hair down. You know what I mean?
Goes. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, you could do that. But I'd be careful.
So I sit weird too, but like, I feel like this is a big, tall man. Like, I don't know how he's sort of getting away with it. Like, I'll sit cross-legged in any chair because I am a baby man. I'm very little, very small.
Maybe I should try things first myself and just see how it goes. Yeah.
But but he's like
You could do that.
not even regular
careful.
height, but like,
They might seem nice
I
at
would
first,
gauge a
but
lot taller.
People aren't always who they pretend to be. Some are
Wait,
just
a man
wolves
spread.
in sheep's clothing. And boy, do I know how to spot a wolf.
What? What is it? Like the story game thing? Everyone disliked that.
And boy, do I know how to spot a wolf.
I was like, it is bad for you. It's bad for you. I don't want to be good.
Mike's right. You need an adult.
I don't. This is bothering me so much. They could. Nobody on production noticed this. It's me. I'm the wolf. Wake up, people. This is bothering me so much. This would have taken 1 second to fix.
With experience. At least take him with you.
All right, I guess.
Jasmine, trust me. I know how business and money works. I mean, I take millionaires, make them billionaires.
You don't do that.
I'm sorry, sir. It seems your card has declined.
What?
You the adult. What if I is the adult?
I deactivated this one. I'm waiting for the Black American Express card, and it's taking forever.
It's okay. It's okay. I've got it.
Here you go.
They're all
Keep the change.
stupid. Oh, she was the. Maybe I'm confused. Maybe I misremembered. She was in the other music one where the little sister blackmailed the brother to be in the band. Do you remember that one? I think that was the one. Yeah, they fixed her hair.
That's talent.
You can definitely sing. You give me Amy Winehouse vibes.
Well, don't say that.
Let me ask you a question, though. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Amy Winehouse, coincidentally.
My dad. After he passed away, I turned to music and singing as an escape, and it really helped me through a lot.
Oh, that's really touching, and I'm so sorry to hear about your father.
You know, I think this would be an excellent time to talk about the advance.
No.
You know, what the total sum overall will be?
Right. Well, we can definitely start talking about that. We usually start our new artists off with a $75,000 advance for their debut album. Then you would also get 30% for stream revenue and 25% for concert ticket sales.
That sounds...
A little disappointing. Here's our counteroffer. We take some off of the back end and put more money up front. You know, shave down the stream and the ticket revenue, you know, and just up the advance.
So
Why does
just to
nobody
be
touch their fries? That's what I
understanding,
said.
You want to get paid more now.
I was like, I want to eat those fries.
And make less later.
Yeah.
Can you give us a sec?
I need to fire my manager real quick.
Why would we do that?
Look, I see this all the time. They shortchange you up front, and then they say that you're gonna make all this money in the long run. But the thing is that most new artists fail. So you're not gonna make the money that these executives projected.
You think I'm gonna fail?
No.
No, but...
Look, all I'm saying is better to have a bird in the hand than two in the bush.
That's not right. That's not it. That's not the one.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Jasmine, you have to trust me. It's gonna be good for both.
I know we've sort of only just met. Like, I clearly have not been dating your mom very long if we're going on burger dates, but like...
It's gonna be good for you.
Thank you, Ed. I love you too. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Okay. We'll do it.
Fantastic.
So we can do 125K up front, but then we're gonna have to take down the stream revenue to 20%, and the concert ticket sales will go down to 15%.
Which, to be transparent, means she'll make a lot less in the long run if she's as successful as we think she'll be.
Perfect.
No.
This is great.
Perfect.
Oh, and by the way, since she's underage, I want to set up a trust fund that I can manage.
You are
Only
not
her legal guardian can do that.
related to her.
And you're just Jasmine's mom's boyfriend.
Like, they all know.
Correct?
You're not even married.
Jasmine's manager. But no worries. I will make sure that her mom is on board.
Give me money. I want all the money.
Mom,
Give me
Mom,
all the
Mom,
money.
Look, my first check just came. Oh my goodness, I've never seen this much money in a check before. This is incredible. And I already know what I'm gonna do with it first. I'm gonna
He's
put it toward a
probably,
new house
like,
for you.
just under
honey,
18.
That is so sweet, but don't do that. You shouldn't be spending your money on me.
But you deserve it. It can be a modest house.
I don't mean to, like, nitpick the hair. Like, I don't know what's happening with this actress's hair. Like, they are just not on top of it.
House for you. Oh, honey, that is so sweet, but don't do that.
I don't know what's
You shouldn't be
happening. It's
spending your
just
money
like
on
a
me.
hot mess. This is such an easy thing to fix, is there? Like, why is this hair
Deserve
so
it. It can
wild
be a
right
modest
now?
house.
I hate to butt in, but
These are, of course, to the standards of being on screen and not just being in the world.
I have to agree with your mom. You know, you don't want to spend all your money at once. You don't want to end up like MC Hammer.
He
But
put all
can't
that
touch
money
this
in
guy?
those pants.
He made a bunch of hits, spent all of his money, went bankrupt. There's a long list of artists like that. Look, I'm going to tell you something that sounds boring, but you want to invest in savings and bonds.
And me.
Mike's right. You need to do the responsible thing.
And don't worry. Look, when your investments start to gain interest, that's when you start spending. And with my help, you're going to be making more money than you ever dreamed. Modest house. You're going to have a mansion, Rolls Royce, spending sprees, your own personal chef. I mean, that sounds
I
pretty
want a
cool,
personal
right?
Chef. What? Okay, chat, I have a question for you. What if you were like tomorrow, if you were like, hey, I'm a billionaire, I could do whatever I want. What not responsible thing would you do? Like what like extravagant thing would you buy or do with all that money that you suddenly have acquired? Tell me.
Yeah.
Great. Well, then let me set up the bank account and get this ball rolling.
Can we talk in private real quick?
Yeah. Mike,
Move
do
to
you mind?
Japan. I would buy a house in Japan. That'd be great. Can
What's
you
happening?
buy a house in Japan if you're not if you don't live there? Will they let you do that? Second home? I don't know.
Are you sure this is a good idea? You're putting a lot of trust in someone you've only been dating for a few months.
Of
And he's
course,
weird. He
I
really
trust
likes Elon
him.
Musk a lot.
He makes financial decisions for a living. And he got you a hire up front, after all.
I guess. I feel like this sort of thing should stay in the family.
He knows
Yeah,
what
but
he's-
Shark, that's what I'm saying. That's a responsible answer. I want the irresponsible answer. What would you do with a, because if you have $1 billion, you don't really need to worry about money ever again. $1 million, you would need to worry about money at some point, without investing it. But like, I don't really understand how you could spend $1 billion, in a lifetime.
doing. Give him a chance. Mike.
Like as a regular, unless you're crappy Elon Musk. You want a car and paint an anime style?
Open the account if you think
Hell
that's
yeah.
the wise thing to do.
I think it's the best decision you'll ever make.
Here's a
Here, you
pen.
can sign
Here's a
right there.
regular Bic
I'll give you a
pen.
hand.
We have a table. You don't need to do that. What
All
are
right.
you doing?
Great. Here, I'll take this. And you know what? You can keep the pen.
It's like the cheapest pen you can buy. It's nothing. Buying stuff with money makes you feel bad after. Well, but what if... Nope, not that one. What if it didn't? what would you buy? If you were like, you could pay an extra fee to be guilt-free about it.
Oh, man, you hit the jackpot, man. And to think you were just gonna scam the mom, now you're coming away with the biggest score of your life. Her daughter. Dang, you're lucky.
They are in public.
Calm down, all right? Sorry, man. I'm just saying, it seems like your losing streak is finally over. This is a lot of money.
That is the wettest check. What is wrong with this check?
Sorry, man. I'm just saying.
Let's try Dragon Make gummies. I was excited, but then I thought about logistically, like, what would you? That would go. What are you gonna do? Eat it? Ugh. I can't even imagine those 5-pound gummy bears. Like, ugh, you know what I mean? Logistically, it would just like the ants would come, and then they'd be giant ants. They'd make a colony in the dragon gummy. A giant shark plushie. That's amazing. I like that answer. Like a bed-sized one? Hell yeah.
Streak is finally over. This is a lot of money.
The check is so wet and floppy. What's going on?
It is.
Checks are not like that.
And if I keep on playing my cards right, there's gonna be a lot more where that came from. Got it.
Speaking of playing cards,
Best ant quality ever.
when are we going to the casino?
Oh, Todd, my good man. As soon as this check clears, we're gonna hop on the first flight. And Helen's not gonna know anything about it. You wanna know why? Because what happens in Vegas
stays in Vegas. Sweet.
I hate it. I hate him.
I can't believe we're gonna have 125.
He talks like the kind of guy who would idolize Elon Musk, you know what I mean?
To play with.
Whoa, easy. It's gonna be a little less than that. Hey, look, man, I gotta make a purchase. Hey, man, I gotta lock down my cash cow. You know what I mean?
Brilliant.
Look, man, when I become Jasmine's legal guardian, I'll be in control of her money until she turns 18.
Which, unfortunately for me, is tomorrow. Her birthday is tomorrow. I made a mistake.
Good afternoon, my good man. My name is Michael Keller. I have an account here. There's some overdraft fees, but I believe this deposit will cover that, and then some.
Well, it's addressed to someone else, but okay, I guess.
Everything okay? What's wrong?
Don't you think it's a little strange that as soon as Mike got the check, he went on a business trip?
No, it's everyone would do that.
And then I keep texting him and asking for the business account info, and he just doesn't answer.
That's normal, hon.
I'm sure he's just busy, sweetie.
He's just busy on business. He works only for you. What business? What business is he even lying about? He only works for you.
Meeting
He's
with
your
high-level
manager.
execs? Everything is fine.
Doing
I just get
what?
this really bad feeling about it.
That's so
We're
vague.
giving a lot of power to someone who's not even in our family. I don't think I want.
She didn't what? She didn't know what to do with her hand there.
Giving
The
a
mom.
lot of power to someone who's not
She, like,
even
puts
in
it on
our
her hip
family.
and she's like, well, not there, I
I
guess.
don't think
in
I
the
want
pocket,
him
nope. Saucy Sunday, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mew Crew. I like your username quite a bit. How are you?
Money anymore.
Okay. If you're not comfortable, then I have to respect that. At the end of the day, this is your career.
I have to let you make your own decisions.
Should have listened to her.
Thanks, Mom.
You're having a very saucy Sunday. Well, I should hope so. I should hope so. I'm
Ellen,
also having a pretty saucy
I got a
Sunday.
surprise for you, sweetie. Come on in here.
I'm back. I know I didn't tell you I was gonna be back.
Don't forget to tell him what we talked about.
But I'm here. What's happening?
Ellen, you have made me
No! He's
happiest man on
proposing!
earth. And I undoubtedly want to spend the rest of my life with you. Not only as your husband, but as the father to Jasmine.
Don't do that. It's been 3 months. It's been 3 months. That's not a very good wedding box. A ring box, I mean. It's like... That's not a like, that sucks, right? That's not a great ring box. Maybe the ring is good.
Will you marry me?
Ring pop.
Yes.
I do love you for no why? There's no chemistry.
Of course.
Of course. Why wouldn't I do that?
Oh, honey, isn't this amazing?
It's awesome.
Your aunt and uncle got married. Is that the uncle that you told me about that sucks? Cause
Oh, honey, no. Now is not the time.
It's a
and he
happy
will be
time.
family.
So
this
it's gonna
changes
be fine. The mom sucks too. The mom sucks also. Oh, throw the whole family away, daughter.
everything.
You know what?
Divorce
I
your
left the
family.
champagne in my car. Let me go get that. This is the best day of my life.
Who could be texting me? He's all worried about it.
I've got so much feeling
I think she's really... I feel like I might have looked her up on one of these last videos and she was like actually a musician. Why is his lock screen her in a wedding dress?
I do that.
Comparing lives and pictures of glorified depictions. Your full-time job of dress up, dog.
That check looks even worse.
Is not the cover. No, your soul's not made to
Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I think that might actually be a song of hers. I might be very incorrect, but I feel like
You feel too, I know it's not me. Lose the fit to let yourself
Let's play poker in Vegas, because that's a regular thing you can do.
free. Please just show me you. All the humanness that I supply. You won't look it in the eyes.
Queen Crimson, but who's not bad? Oh, the singer? I think it's her, I'm not sure.
So you try to disguise, yeah. Competing with the photos. If
Like, I'm not incorrect here, right? Like, you can't just play like poker like this at casinos. It's not. You play like there's no way for the house to have any. How do you say? Because all the gambling games have like the odds are in the house's favor, but you can't do that with.
Show me you're not who you wish you were.
Just give me more money for it.
I want you not who you pretend to be.
He didn't spend all of it. He was conservative. He's kept $3.
You feel too, I know
Oh, the song is
it's
great.
not me. Lose the fit to let yourself free. Please just show me you.
I don't really swear potato, so no.
Done. I am done, man, and there's nothing I can do about it.
It's all right,
You could have
man.
just not gambled.
You've had
I know that he has a gambling problem, and that's the whole point.
plenty of L's in the past. It's all
This man is far too old to throw that line
right,
out.
man.
L is hope. Hello.
You've had plenty of L's in the past.
Plenty of L's. I'm like 50 or whatever.
You just need another good night at the casino after another one of those music checks comes in.
No, but you don't get it. There's no more checks. No, Jasmine's turning 18. That means that she doesn't need a legal guardian to take care of her finances.
Guardian.
Oh, crap. Yeah. So what are you gonna do when she comes around asking for all that money you've been collecting from her?
Oh, that's what I'm trying to figure out, man. I don't know what to do. I lost it. Lost it all. It's all coming crashing to an end.
Too bad you still can't be in charge of her finances. You know, like Britney Spears' dad did with Britney.
Hold on. That's it.
I love. Like, I don't think there's a person on earth that would be like, yeah, that thing Britney's dad did with Britney, that was a good thing. Except for this guy.
Conservatorship. No, listen to me. If she's deemed too unfit, maybe I can and I will convince a judge to be her conservator. Come on.
Jasmine is a very smart girl, man.
Did they get married?
There's no
I
way
guess
you're
they
gonna
must have
convince
gotten
any
married
judge
by
of
this
that.
point.
If I can convince her mom to trust me,
then maybe.
It's definitely a crime, Shark. I
convince
don't
a
know
whole
specifically the crime, but it's crime.
Hold on. You still have that connection with the guy in the pharmacy?
Yeah.
My pharmacist. His name is Dr. Pharma.
Okay, so I was thinking about asking Mike to take some money out of your account to throw you an amazing birthday party.
I love that. Also, I know I'm not supposed to be spending any of my money, but I literally haven't bought anything yet. So I was thinking of maybe taking some of the interest Mike says he earned and using it to buy a new car. Is that okay?
You're 18. It's your money. Just be careful.
Oh. Oh no.
Mike?
Hey, Ellen.
Hello.
Would you come in for this? Have something to drink. This is Barry, a lawyer friend of mine, and I figured it would be appropriate if he was here for this. I was cleaning around the house, and I found these pills in Jasmine's room.
Pills? I don't take pills.
Well, they have your name on them.
I wrote them there. I mean, it was there already.
I don't understand.
Mom, those aren't.
Okay, I'm sorry. If they have her name on them, she's allowed to have them. That means they were prescribed by a doctor. Dhar Mann, come on, just think critically, like, at all.
Mine, I swear.
Look, I was confused too at first. But then found her songbook. And
here are some of the lyrics. Drugs, drugs, drugs. I love pills.
I read some of the lyrics.
Rizzo, hello.
Apparently, she's still depressed about, you know, her father.
How dare you take that without asking? That's private. Give it back. Hey.
Oh my God, she's clearly unstable. She tried to attack me.
Hey, okay.
She's clearly on something.
He's lying.
Okay.
We'll do a drug test, and you'll have the tracest amounts of whatever you just put in the drink.
What exactly is your friend doing here?
Barry specializes in conservatorship, okay? And this just might be the best thing for Jasmine. If she's addicted to pills, she's a threat to herself and to others.
There's been, like, literally no problem.
And it could be a disaster if she has access.
If there was a history of, like, her behaving poorly as a result of drug abuse, like, okay. But, like, she has, you know, in theory, she has prescription medication prescribed to her. And the end.
As to her finances. And that's why I took Barry's legal advice.
I'm a lawyer.
To be her conservator.
I'm gonna take the dub
You
on this
did
one.
what?
Mom, you can't let him do this.
How could you do that without talking to us? I can't believe you.
Look, before she turns 18, and as her soon-to-be father...
Well, they're not married
You're not
yet.
my father. And you never will be. Trusting you was a huge mistake.
Mom!
Well, I'll see you two in court.
How? What court? Why?
Honey, I am so sorry that I put you in this position. You were right, and I should have listened to you.
The lawyer is very jumpy. He's a criminal.
It's okay, Mom. We're gonna fight this. We're not gonna let them get away with it.
These tests
I love how awful the court scene always is. They gotta jazz up their courthouse
results
set.
prove that she's been under the influence of prescription pills. Jasmine claims that the pills were planted in her room, but that doesn't explain how they got into her system.
True.
How, like, quick did they get to court? Like, I don't know how long the tracest amount of a sip of water would get into your system. What was that sentence I just said? How long that would last in your system? Like, I feel like you got a month. There's no shot that they got to court within a month here.
But it was a very little amount. And let's not forget, that Miss Ross agreed to the drug tests.
She could have flushed them out of her system before taking that test.
Nope.
And let's not forget about the songbook. It was obviously a cry for help.
This is just nothing. They have
And
no
that's all that
case
my client is trying to do. Mr. Keller is just trying to help her so that
Best
she doesn't
Vex
go
player,
down
thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mew crew. Are you Dave Grohl?
a bad path like so many other young stars have done.
Listen to any of my songs. I speak from my heart. Just because I write about how I'm feeling doesn't mean I am in need of help.
Who is it? Why are there people here at all?
Go ahead.
Who is that guy back there?
Miss Ross, are you sure you don't want a lawyer to help represent you in this case?
Yes, Your Honor. It's hard to trust people these days.
Got him.
Your Honor, we're overlooking a key element here. Michael Keller is nothing but a con artist.
That's a lie.
Miss Ross, do you have
And I'll prove it with a drink for the judge.
any evidence of that?
Yes, Your Honor. When my mother first met Michael, he claimed to be the financial consultant for many different successful people, including Richard Branson. He even showed us a photo of him with Mr. Branson.
Never represent yourself in
This
court.
is the photo
Unless
that
you're
he showed
Dhar
us.
Mann.
And this is the original photo.
That's how we get into the brain of Dhar Mann. That's how they do it.
In it. He photoshopped himself.
I really just love how, like, Dhar Mann has no understanding of a real court proceeding, because they're just, like, bringing up evidence that, like, they now seem surprised about. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Well, just because Mr. Keller isn't friends with any billionaires, it doesn't make him a con artist.
Your Honor, that's not all. He claims that I'm on meds, but then I looked more closely at the label, and it's glued on.
They are always
Underneath
glued
is a
on.
completely different name.
Okay.
This is all a setup.
That's so easy to, like, look at. Why did he... That's such an easy thing to have not done. Like...
Your Honor, how do we know that she didn't make the fake label? I mean, besides the pills not being hers, then why did she have drugs in her system?
I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet.
Well, this is very interesting. But, Miss Ross, I just don't see any concrete proof that
What's
Mr.
concrete
Keller
proof that you need to be conservatized?
is a con artist. And after listening to your music and reading your drug test, there are some things that are concerning. So do you have any more evidence for the court?
Yes,
They're
Your
in a
Honor.
legal battle, Buffy.
A witness.
A witness? Who, your mom? Your Honor, come on. Every mother's gonna vouch for their child. I mean...
Objection.
She doesn't want to believe the truth.
My mother. It's Barry. Or should I say...
You're a lawyer!
I'm sorry, man. I got into some trouble and the cops said they would reduce my sentence if I would, like, you know.
Okay. Let's think this out. He got into some trouble. These two couldn't ever have known about that. Right? They don't know that guy's name. They don't know that guy's real name. They don't know anything else about him except that he is the dad's lawyer. But he got arrested by the cops, who they are also not on any sort of friendly terms with, the police, these two right here. The cops said for no reason, hey, if you fess up to the crime against these two, we'll reduce your sentence. Okay.
Your Honor, this man's willing to testify against Michael Keller, a.k.a. Brandon Myers, a.k.a.
the Boogeyman.
Lester McGrath. He's a known con artist. We've been trying to track him down for years.
You little rat.
He may be a rat, but you, Michael, are a wolf. Just like you told me. Not everyone's who they pretend to be. Some are wolves in sheep's clothing.
All right, I've heard enough. Bailiff, take Mr. Michael
kangaroo
Keller,
court, kangaroo
whatever
court.
you call yourself, out of here.
Your Honor.
No,
Your Honor, you can't do this.
No.
I know important people.
Like
we all
Robert
know
Branson or
people.
whoever.
This case is dismissed.
Yes.
just.
Mom, we did it.
No, honey, you
There's
did
no
it.
jury, no like nothing.
You are so smart. I should have given you more credit. I just feel so awful.
You
I shouldn't have
should.
trusted him.
You need to spend the literal rest of your life apologizing to your daughter.
And I'm so sorry that I lost all your money.
Mom, it's okay. I'm just
No,
so
this
glad
is a
he's out of our
kangaroo
lives
court
now.
potato, 100%.
It's felt like a soap opera.
Yeah. Somebody should write it into a novel.
Yeah, or a song. Show me you not who you wish you
Yeah, she sings. She's singing.
I want you not who you pretend to be. You feel too. I know it's not just me. Lose the filter, let yourself free.
She just made that song up. She's really good.
Meet me tomorrow after school.
I think our son is selling drugs.
That's how it ends. She made up a new song about the experience. What is her name? I'm gonna look her up real quick before we end here. What was her name? The daughter, what? Jasmine. Yeah. I looked her up, like, because she had like a, what am I trying to say? Yeah, she's on LinkedIn, IMDb. I guess she's an actress, but I think she sings too. Yeah. She's got original music and stuff. Like YouTube. There she is, but a long time ago. Wait. It's a whole song. That's cool. I like that. Okay. Hey. Wow! What a journey we went on. We're like over time, but what a fun stream that was. I'm gonna put the music back on. All right, babies. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. We'll be back next Sunday for more Dhar Mann, and then also, no, I think next Saturday I'm actually not streaming. I'll let you all know in the Discord. I think Saturday is the day that we're not streaming, but I'll let you all know. There's the link to the Discord. If you guys had a good time here, here's the link to my Linktree and my YouTube channels. I would love it if you would check that out. We're gonna go to twitch.tv/nothing. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I love each and every one of you. Oh, let's just write Melody. That'll make sense. What? There's a dinosaur. There's a dinosaur. Open up their stream. Take a little dino look. A little dinosaur look. They just starting, kind of. Let's see. We'll see if that loads up. Who of my friends is live? Let's see. Let's take a look. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we'll make a new friend day. We'll make a new friend. Mallow, hello. I'm watching an ad for some heckin' pizza bread. Cheese be rolling. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mew Crew. We're just ending. I'm sorry, Cheese. Or do I call you be rolling? Yeah, we're gonna make a new friend today. This is Tara Raizu. They look like a dinosaur, but now they look like a mummy person. I like what they got going on. They got candy corn horns. That's very good. Don't eat them. Impolite. I love you all to pieces. Next Sunday should be, maybe, it'll be a week from today. I'm streaming a lot less these days because I'm working on YouTube. But, we'll be here. Sunday, and if I'm wrong about that, if it's Saturday is the day I'll be streaming, then I'll let you guys know. I love you all to pieces. Have a lovely rest of your dang Sunday. And I love you. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm like off the plane. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.